To become a YouTube channel member, click on the join button and choose your membership. Number 1, the Enlightened Kriya Yoga Satic for $2 per month with good member benefits. Or number 2, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi for $6 per month with great member benefits. Choose your YouTube membership and join today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. We have canvases, notebooks, tumblers, and t-shirts with all Veronica's divine handmade artwork. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready too. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass.
Kriya Babaji Namo. Kriya Babaji Namo. Kriya Babaji Namo. Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo.
Welcome to our December 10th Vedgurudev's Q&A Satsang. Let me connect my microphone. We're a little discombobulated today. Veronica had something to do. It's a holiday season, so I'm trying to do this all myself till she gets here. She'll be a little bit late. So welcome to our December 10th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang. As always, we are joined by a very auspicious guest. And we will welcome all of our auspicious guests for our December 10th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang. First, we will say Goddess Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of infinite abundance, wealth, and prosperity. I will say her mantra with love and devotion 3 times. Om Sharim Klim Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Om Sharim Klim Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Om Sharim Klim Lakshmi Narayana Biyam Namaha. Next to Goddess Lakshmi Devi, the highest of them all, Adi Yogi, pure consciousness himself, Lord Shiva. And I will say Lord Shiva's mantra 3 times with love and devotion, wholeheartedly also. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Next to Lord Ganesha, next to Lord Shiva is Lord Ganesha. And I will say Lord Ganesha's mantra 3 times with love and devotion wholeheartedly also. The remover of all obstacles, the Lord of success. 3 times. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Now that I have welcomed all of our very auspicious guests, I didn't put Babaji and Mataji out today because they're going to be cut off. But I'll say their mantra 3 times also wholeheartedly. To our beloved Sadgurudeva, the fountainhead, the pointer of Kriya Yoga, the deathless, immortal Himalayan yogi, Babaji, I will say his Mula mantra 3 times with love and devotion also. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. And last but not least, the deathless, immortal Himalayan yogini, Mataji herself. And I will say Mataji's Mula mantra 3 times with love and devotion, wholeheartedly. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. So with that said, welcome to our December 10th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang. But before we get into it, let me tell you about all of our promotions. So we are now monetized on YouTube. So you can become a YouTube member, which you see right here. We have a $2 plan per month and a $6 plan per month. And in this first commercial about our becoming a YouTube membership, you could see exactly what you get when you become a YouTube member. Beloved souls, welcome. If you'd like to go deeper into our Kriya Yoga family and support our divine mission, you can become a YouTube channel member right now. Just click the join button and choose your membership. The first membership, the Enlightened Kriya Sadik, for $2 per month. Perfect for those that want to stay connected and support the channel. You'll receive loyalty badges, super chat, and super stickers. Priority replies to all your comments. A beautiful way to be part of our Kriya Yoga family. The second membership, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi, for $6 per month. For those that want full community experiences and deeper access. Member shout out during our live streams and the ability to record your own voicemail with your questions played on all of our live stream. This is a direct connection into our Kriya Yoga community. Choose your membership, add your payment method, and join today. Your support helps spread Kriya Yoga worldwide and Babaji's divine light to the world. Jai Babaji. So out there in the YouTube chat, tell me if you can hear me better now. I think I was having a problem with my microphone. I usually have Veronica here to tell me if I sound okay, but I got to guess right now. So maybe you probably didn't hear all my mantra japa. I was probably muted or something. Next is our commercial for our Kriya Yoga shop for all your spiritual senses, for all your spiritual needs, whatever you need during the holiday seasons. Go to our Kriya Yoga shop, and it's kriyayogamasterclass.com, and I'll play that commercial now. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and explore our Kriya Yoga store, created to support all your spiritual needs on the path. Inside, you'll discover a sacred collection of essentials, canvas wall art, spiritual notebooks, divine tumblers, and inspirational t-shirts, each one adorned with Veronica's exquisite hand-drawn divine artwork, crafted with devotion and intention. Every item is designed to remind you of your inner journey, elevate your space, and keep you connected to the light within. Visit kriyayogamasterclass.com to explore the full collection and bring these sacred pieces into your practice, your home, and your heart. To bring your sacred pieces into your practice, your home, and your heart, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com right here. Hopefully everybody can hear me out there. Having some difficulties today. And last but not least, if you want to master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And here's the last. Namaste. I'm Vedagurudev, and today I'm going to share a proven spiritual system that's already helped thousands experience deep transformation. When you join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, here's exactly what you'll get. Weekly deep dive classes, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bi-monthly Holy Fire Yagna ceremonies to clear energetic blocks. Weekly Satsangs and Q&A, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Instant access to over 200 plus on-demand classes on asanas, pranayama, mantra japa, and meditation. Direct VIP access to me for daily mentorship and support. This is not just information, it's direct transmission, guidance, and transformation. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. There you go. See you inside the Kriya Yoga Masterclass if you want to master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga. Right now is an excellent time. We have a holiday sale. Let me put it up there. Kriya Yoga Masterclass Mega Holiday Offer. 50% off all memberships. $25 per month. Usually, always $50 per month. $125 per year. Usually, always $250 per year. And if you want the lifetime Kriya Yoga School Masterclass membership, it's $200. Never pay again, but you gotta email me and I'll set you up. So I guess with that said, let's take this down and let's get started. Whatever questions you have, put it in the YouTube chat. Veronica is going to be a little late, but the show must go on. So everybody out there in YouTube land, let me know if I sound fine. I think I was having some audio difficulties in the beginning, you know. I usually have Veronica to tell me if I sound okay, but now I have nobody but the YouTube chat to tell me if I sound okay. So whatever questions you have, put it in the YouTube chat, and I'll answer them all wholeheartedly. So let's get started with our December 10th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang. So let me see this. We just switched over to our new StreamYard, so everything's kind of discombobulated. So Veronica is a member in our $6 plan on our YouTube channel. So she sent in a voice message for me to answer, which anybody who joins our $6 YouTube membership plan, I'll answer their question and I'll play your voice message on the live stream like I'll do now, and I'll answer your questions. So let's hear what Veronica has to say.
Namaste, Vedagurudev. This is Veronica. So my question or thought today is, you know how a caterpillar turns into a butterfly? I think humans do that when they change their minds, a time when we isolate, when we do the inner work and change our values and perspectives. We are becoming butterflies when we transform our inner selves and go within and change. And people will notice I might look the same, but I am transformed. And I think humans become like butterflies when they go through a complete transformation. Looking within, doing the inner work, I think it's essential for all of us to do the inner work to evolve. So I look forward to your thoughts on this thought. So talk to you soon. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Namaste, Vedagurudev. This is Veronica. So my question
keeps looping. So to answer Veronica's question, yeah, when you first start on the spiritual path or the Kriya Yoga path, you are like a caterpillar just starting off. And the more you practice and the more you do your sadhana, the more you evolve and the more you kind of blossom, and the caterpillar turns into a beautiful enlightened butterfly. So it's a slow process. It takes a little while, but the fruits are in the journey, not in the destination. So when you start practicing Kriya Yoga, you start getting breadcrumbs and signposts and insights letting you know that you're going the right direction. So it takes a little while. And in the beginning, it's real slow because you're kind of shedding and exhausting all your conditioning and identities. So it takes a little while for the caterpillar to evolve into a beautiful butterfly. But this is the spiritual practice. You know, many yogis and yoginis have been practicing Kriya Yoga their whole life. So it's not a lightning path, or you can't put it in the microwave and instantly be enlightened. It takes a little bit of time depending on where your frequency is and how high your consciousness is. So I would definitely say that, yeah, it is like that's a good analogy. It's like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. It takes a little while, but the fruits and the benefits are in the journey. So when you take the journey, you really get great insights and great benefits by just surrendering yourself to the practice of Kriya Yoga and giving yourself the intention, like, I'm going to take Kriya Yoga as far as I can in the present moment. So, yeah, I would definitely say it's like a butterfly evolving into a, a caterpillar evolving into a beautiful butterfly. So hopefully that answers your question. But to make a long story short, it's on divine timing. It's a slow process. And a lot of people, me included, get frustrated when you don't see results or benefits instantly by practicing Kriya Yoga. But in my best opinion, you're basically shedding all your conditioning, your identities, and that takes a little while. So once you have taken all the trash out to the curb that no longer serves you, then you have a clear connection, and you're able to evolve and level up spiritually on the spiritual path. So yeah, we all should aspire to level up. I have a nice level up sound effect that I can't find it. Yeah, we should all want to level up from a caterpillar to a butterfly, so, and be the best we can. But it's a slow process. It depends. It's different for different people, so it takes a little while. But don't get frustrated. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other and see where it takes you. That was basically my plan. So that's basically how I did it. So I would say, yeah, look forward to the blessing of leveling up from a caterpillar to a butterfly, which is a beautiful visualization and an analogy. So yeah, I would definitely say that would help you to level up. So hopefully that answers your question, Veronica. Now I'll go to the YouTube chat and see what other questions I have. Okay, let me see what I got here. So first we got Namaste. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Yeah, I agree with you, Paul. Peace, blessings, freedom, and happiness to all beings on all planes of existence. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. That is a very profound mantra we say, sending peace, freedom, love, and harmony out to people all around the world. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Sounds fine. The show must go on. Yeah, absolutely. We're a little late. We're a little our ducks aren't in a row, but the show must go on. So we're doing the best we can. Sometimes we gotta duct tape it together with some bubble gum, but the show must go on. God bless you guys. God bless you too. Think that. Oh, that's Fitzguru. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, fizzle. May God call you. Yeah, God bless you too, Brendan. Glad to have you here. whatever questions you have, Brendan, put it in the YouTube chat. We'll answer them. I'll answer them wholeheartedly. You sound fine. Okay. Glad to know, right? I usually have Veronica. Does my audio sound good? Does my camera look good? But it's a holiday season, so Veronica's going to be a little late, but the show must go on. Next question from Snap Crackle Fizzle. I wanted to ask 5. Okay. All right. Whatever questions you have, Brandon, send them to me. We got another question. What is the self? Okay. Tony and Harika. Okay. Sorry, there's a little glare on my computer screen, so it's hard to see. So, what is the self? The self, in my opinion, is hard to define. So, I always like to say a self-defined is a self-confined. So, what the self really is beyond my comprehension. It's above my pay grade, but I'll try to answer it as best as I can for you, Tony. So, the self, I would basically define it as your soul, your consciousness, the thing that is beyond Maya delusion. So yourself is the thing, and it's never changing. It's always with you. Even when you shed your physical meat suit, your space suit, yourself, your energy moves on. So I would say it's your inner divinity. It's your inner energy. It's your inner consciousness. So my guru would define the self as the Atman, right? Which is your self, your essence, your presence, what you really are, your true inner potential. So I would define the self as your soul, your consciousness, your inner energy, your inner divinity, your inner energy, your Shakti, your prana, everything that's inside you as you, that is cannot be destroyed. Even when you transcend your physical body, your essence, your inner energy, your Shakti will continue to move on. So yeah, that's probably the best way I would define the self. But in my opinion, it's hard to define something that's beyond comprehension. So like I like to say about God, I would say a self-defined is a self-confined. So a self is way above my pay grade, you know? It's just I would say my best guess would be it's your inner essence, your inner divinity, it's your inner energy that carries you through the day and activates and animates your physical meat suit, your body. So hopefully that answers your question as best as you can. But yeah, to define the self is pretty hard to define. A self, a self-defined is a self-confined. That's the way I would say. So next question, from Snap Crackle Fizzle. 5 Kriyas for 10 minutes, 2 minutes each. Doing Kriya for 30 minutes. What are your thoughts? Yeah, that's perfectly excellent, Brendan. So the way I usually craft my sadhana, my daily Kriya yoga practice, is that I pick the Kriyas that best resonate with me and best suit me. And that's how I craft my daily practice. So if you have 5 Kriyas that really resonate with you and uplift you and make you feel good, then I would add those into your daily sadhana, into your daily Kriya yoga practice. And you feel up most uplifted, and by doing 5 Kriyas for 2 minutes each, you know, for 10 minutes, and that would be perfectly fine. So there's no real rules or regulations of how long you should do it. I would do it however long it makes you feel good. So if you do 5 Kriyas for 10 minutes and that gets you through the day, and gives you enough energy and carries you through the day, then that is perfectly excellent. So, yeah, as far as like times, it varies from person to person. It's not one size fits all. So, when people say you should do this Kriya for this amount of time, how would they know what amount of time works best for you? So I would try it out. I would say, oh, 2 minutes feels pretty good. Okay, that's enough for the day. Maybe I need a little more today. It's a little colder out there. Maybe I need some more Kriya. Let me do 4 minutes of this Kriya. So you would be the best person to say how much time you need for each Kriya. So, and every day is different. Yesterday is not the same as today. Yesterday, maybe you need 2 minutes. Today, maybe you need 4 minutes. I don't, it just depends. So I wouldn't say there's a one size fits all, end all be all. It's really up to your own discrimination and the discernment to see what you need through the day. You know, some days you might feel your stomach is hurt, and you might say, I need the Bija mantra for the Manipura, the navel chakra. Let me do it a little more today. So it's up to you how much you need. Like, no one can tell you how you feel in your body. You tell me how you feel in your body. So you would definitely have to use your own discernment and your own discrimination, how much time you need. So I would just say, do whatever resonates with you. So if 5 Kriyas for 10 minutes, 2 minutes each, give you enough energy, activate you through the day, perfectly fine. If today is a rough day and you need 5 Kriyas for 2 minutes and 30 seconds each, you know, that's perfectly fine too. If you need 5 Kriyas for 4 minutes each, that's perfectly fine also. So I would say your body is the best teacher. Your body would tell you exactly what you need. So, yeah, whatever you need in the present moment, your body will let you know. So, every day is a different day. So I wouldn't be like a strict, rigid yogi. Like, I do 2 minutes every day. This world is ever changing. So today you might need 2 minutes. Tomorrow you might need 4 minutes. So I would use your own discernment and your own discrimination, and let your body be your guide. Let your body be your North Star. Let your body be your guiding light, and it will tell you what you need, you know? Wait a minute, Vedagurudev. We can't start our day. We need 4 minutes today. It's going to be a rough one out there, you know? Or wait a minute, Vedagurudev. We need 1 minute. Today is pretty good, you know? Everything is all clear. So I would just let your body be your guide and let your body be your North Star, and it'll tell you exactly what you need. So, yeah, that would be my best advice. Snap, crackle, fizzle. So, next question is from, I think this is Paul. Still trying to bust out of my cocoon. Yeah, it's a slow process. It takes a while, you know, like it for me it definitely wasn't a lightning path. It didn't like Babaji hit me with his lightning bolt, and I was instantly enlightened. You know, I had a lot of identities and conditioning and distractions in my life, and it took me a while to shed all that. You know, but it's a slow process. But once you start going, it starts coming together, and it's a blissful process. I enjoy Kriya yoga, so it's not like going to work or exercising. It's like I jump out of bed and I can't wait to practice Kriya yoga. But I've been doing this for over 10 years now, so it was a slow process in the beginning, and your ego definitely doesn't want to let you go. So it's a couple-month war with your ego, you know? It likes you who you are and your ego self and your lost in the sauce self. And definitely in my case, it definitely liked me who I was, and it didn't want me to get on the spiritual path. So it puts up a lot of blockages, resistance, obstacles to not you realize your true inner potential and your true inner self. So, but it happens to everybody. It's just a slow process. I would just say enjoy it, be comfortable in whatever kriyas you do and relax in each kriya you do, and yeah, breathe into each kriya you do, and it will really help you overcome whatever obstacles this Maya delusional world puts in front of your way. But it happens to everybody. It definitely happened to me. Like the first 6 months of practicing Kriya Yoga, wow, it was a nightly war, and that ego did not want me to shed my ego self. Your ego eats your negativity, your conditioning, your identities. It loves that stuff. So I was a big, fat, tasty cake of ego play before I got on the path of Kriya Yoga. And once I started starving my ego, it was not happy. It wanted to eat the tasty cake forever. So it was a nightly war, but slowly but surely I got here. And if I can get here, anybody could get here. I'm no, light being or no ascended master. I just did the hard work. I set myself a sankalpa intention, and the rest is history. Here I am. So if I could do it, you definitely could do it. But just take some commitment. It takes some inner work. Like no matter what this crazy ego Maya delusional world throws at me, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And that's basically what enlightened Kriya yogis and yoginis and ascended masters did. They just never gave up. No matter what this world threw at them, they shook it off and kept moving forward. So yeah, I would just say it's a slow process, but if I could do it, anybody could do it. I'm the poster board for the worst yogi to ever live. So if I could do it, anybody could do it. So keep one foot in front of the other, Paul, and keep going. And that would be my best advice. So next question is from Snap Crackle Fizzle. Yeah, he is Sam Kriya. Oh, is Hamsa? Sorry, there's a glare on my computer screen, so it's hard to see. Is Hamsa Kriya? Could you use Yawahi? I mean, I guess I'm not sure what Yawa means, but if it translates to God to you, then yeah, why not? So Hamsa basically means I am that, and that meaning God, or Soham, that I am, right? I am God. So it's basically giving you the verbal visualization of I am one with God. There is no duality. There is one with God. God is not over there, and I am over here. I am God, and God is me. I am Babaji, and Babaji is me. I am Shiva, and Shiva is me. So if you have that oneness with Yahweh, why not? I am Yahweh, and Yahweh is me. There is no duality. There is only divine oneness inside me as me. So yeah, I mean, you could adjust accordingly and modify any of these kriyas we do in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass to best fit yourself. There's no rules. There's no guidelines. I don't want to be a gatekeeper of Kriya Yoga. You take what I give you and modify it and adjust it accordingly how it fits you best. Some people like the kriyas the way they are, or some people adjust them. So if you want to adjust Hamsa to Yahweh, why not? You know, give it a try. If it uplifts you and makes you feel good and gets you into a higher state of consciousness, why not? You know, it's all the same. So basically, Hamsa is basically aligning yourself with God, and realizing God is inside you as you, I am that Hamsa, or that Soham, that I am. So if you go Yahweh, right, you're aligning yourself, you're centering yourself with your God of your choosing. So if a God of your choosing is Yahweh, which I'm not too familiar with, then that is perfectly great. Align yourself with Yahweh as much as possible. But if you inhale Yah and exhale outweigh, outstanding, Sounds very beautiful. Snap, crackle, fizzle, Brendan. So yeah, I would adjust accordingly and modify it how you need, because it's not one size fits all, People have different spiritual traditions or gods that they resonate with, and if you want to modify this for Yahweh, then perfectly fine. So hopefully that answers your question. Snap, crackle, fizzle, Brendan. And the next question is, or is it specific note from Hamsa? Oh, so this is a continuation of the other. It's not specific for anything. Like, if the sound syllables of Hamsa you modify to Yahweh and it uplifts you, then it's perfectly fine. There's no rules or regulations. I would just find a God of your choosing and find a sound syllable that aligns you and centers you with your visualization of or your God of your choosing, and I would just do that, and that would carry you and uplift you. So yeah, I would modify all these to help you get through your daily life and help you navigate the daily life. So if by saying Yahweh in the same cadence of Hamsa, like inhale Yah, exhale Wei, right? Same like that. Inhale Ham, exhale Sa, get you through the daily life and uplifts you and helps you overcome all these obstacles, resistance, and blockages out here, then I would say it's perfectly outstanding. So it's not one size fits all. I always say have a God of your choosing. So if any of these Kriyas I give you in the Kriya Yoga Masterclass help you navigate and overcome this crazy, chaotic, Maya delusional world, then perfectly outstanding. I would say adjust accordingly, So, yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Brendan. Snap, crackle, fizzle. We got one more question here. Oh, I think Veronica has rejoined us.
Here. Oh,
Thank you for joining us, Veronica.
oh my God.
Oh, it's okay. It's a holiday season. It happens to the best of us, Like, yeah. Today is one of those trying days. I let my daughter use my earpods, which I'm using now, and she didn't disconnect the Bluetooth, and so I was a little late also. It happens to the best of us, but we're here now, How do you like my new setup? Soul Talks and
I like
Satsang.
it. We always pivot. We make it happen. Yeah.
I think when I came on, when I said all the mantra japa for all the deities, I had my mic muted, so the first 5 minutes were probably a wash, but it's okay. It happens to the best of us, because usually I'm like, Veronica, can you hear me? I'm okay. My microphone sounds okay. So whatever. It's all learning experience. The show must go on, even if we gotta hold it together with duct tape and bubble gum. So you can hear me okay, right?
Yeah, you sound perfect.
Okay. All right.
So yeah.
I didn't have my partner in crime, my moderator,
Yeah.
to bounce it off of, so I was flying by the seat of my pants.
Oh man. Yeah, it was all ready like 15 minutes before to like do our mantras, and then my husband texted me, can you pick me up? And I'm like, well, can't you take an Uber? No, I can't. My card, I still don't have my ATM card. And then I don't know, I guess he was doing a suicide training and it triggered him. And your class is more important than me. I'm like, I'll be right there. Let me call my teacher. Let me call Vedagurudev. So I'm here.
Oh, it's all good,
So
no problem. Life throws us
yeah,
all a curveball every once in a while, and probably on a daily basis actually.
yeah.
So it's all good. But yeah, we're here.
Yeah, and then my check oil light came on. I'm like, okay, let me pull over and take care of this. It was just like one thing after another, and everybody's getting off work at this time, but I got here as fast as I could. So yeah,
Well, glad to have you here,
yeah,
Veronica.
I was just trying to think of all the positive things of coming late. We won't be rushed to do our mantras, so we can do that tomorrow, and I don't have to leave early. So maybe this is a good thing. I'm just thinking of all the positives. So life
Yeah.
tests us. Yeah.
My guru used to say, like, we always had the mantra good. And I was like, what do you mean, Baba? He was like, if
Oh,
your engine oil light comes on, good. If your ear pods don't work, good. If whatever this crazy world throws at you, good. Cuz it presents a problem that you could solve in the present moment. And
yeah,
when you're available to say good, it means you're still alive. You're still in the game. So if you're not available to
good.
say good, then you're out of the game. Game over, right? So good. That's the best you got? Good. You know? Give me some more. AirPods don't work? Good. Veronica's going to be a little late? Good. We'll just keep on trucking. That's the best you got
Yeah.
today? Give me some more? Light work? Kindergarten. The show must go on?
So,
So
yeah.
better late than
Can't
never.
stop.
So have another mantra in your pocket with who? Good, right? Good, good, good. Whatever
I like
happens,
that.
good. That's it.
Good.
That's it. Good. Good. Another problem to solve. Good. Let's get to it. Not we can't hide under our bed. We can't worry about it. We just get to work. We're problem solvers over here. So,
Oh.
okay, this is the problem at hand. Let's get to work.
Yeah, when stuff goes wrong, I'll just be like, good, good. Wow. I'm here to solve it. Well, how have you been? What have you been talking about? Where are we at?
So I played your voice message about the butterfly in the cocoon, and I answered that, and
Okay.
I answered all the questions in the chat. Right when you came on, I was answering the last question.
Snap,
So,
crackle, fizzles. Uh,
oh,
did you already?
he's talking to Paul, I think. Oh, let me see. Paul said, "Get out of his cocoon." Hamsa, I answered, and then I think they're talking in between themselves. Are you learning Hindi? You know, uh,
Oh,
Paul.
Paul. Well, the next question, oh, I think I know who this is. Who is Yoga Achari Satyananda? He is like some of my he's like some of my Bible quotes, and his profile picture was this your guru or the two other yogis?
Yeah. So Yoga Acharya Satyananda, I gave access to our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. But it's somebody I know from the Himalayan mountains who when I started the Kriya Yoga school, like when I started the Kriya Yoga school, I told my guru about it. He said, "Yeah, add these people, set up an account for them, and they'll come." So yesterday, I saw that he has never come, so I logged on his account and liked all your posts, Paul. So Yogacharya Satyananda is me. So I saw like basically like I set up an account and gave them the password, but they never used it. So
Oh.
I used his account to like everybody, like all the stuff
Y-
in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass in our
Yeah.
free Kriya Yoga school. So
You
so
you activated him. You channeled yourself through him in a way.
the yeah, I activated him and did what he should have
you
did.
you were
So yeah, basically, these yogis, they're not technology savvy, right?
Yeah.
So if you could get them to check their email once a month or even know what their email is, it's almost like a miracle, you know?
Yeah.
I'm lucky because my guru is more tech savvy than other yogis. Telling a yogi about the internet and the websites and it's almost like
Yeah, talking to a
speaking
wall.
it's like speaking Chinese to them, you
Yeah.
know? It's like, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, so like they have no clue. So in the beginning I set up it because as my guru requests, like, yeah, maybe they'll come by and maybe they'll speak, but that was over a year ago, so they
Yeah.
never did. So I was kind of cleaning up our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, and I was like, let me see, you know, oh yeah, I forgot I gave access to these people a long time ago. So let me go on, and I wanted to see if they changed the password or anything. They didn't, you know, they have never come on, and so I went on and liked all of our members' stuff. So you get a gift for Christmas. Yoga Acharya
Yeah.
Satyananda liked your post. So yeah, Yogi Acharya Satyananda is somebody we know in our spiritual tradition who my guru thought would be interested, but not really.
Yeah.
We're busy learning
Yeah.
the secrets of the universe inside us as us. We're not going on the internet. So yeah. But yeah, I'm glad Yoga Acharya Satyananda liked
Yeah.
your Bible quotes, Paul. it,
Through
it was
me.
really me. There's another one. It shows me. It shows the guy, and it shows a picture of me and my guru and the guy. You know, he's a Vishnuite, which you know you see he has the three
Yeah.
lines. You know, he's like a darker skinned guy. So yeah, yeah. Maybe tomorrow you'll get a like from him too.
Yeah. Ah. Well, it looks like we've got a lot of comments from Snap, Crackle, Fizzle, and Paul. Let me see this. Because some people say the breath is Yahweh. Is that a conversation with you or Paul?
That was an earlier conversation before
Oh,
you
okay.
got on. So Brendan wanted to know, Snap Crackle Fizzle wanted to know if you could adjust Hamsa to Yahweh. So I guess he resonates with Yahweh more than Hamsa. So I said, inhale Yah, exhale Wei. You know, you could modify it and adjust it accordingly. So do you need to know this before? Yahweh Jesus, you know,
Hamsa.
and Hamsa. Okay, so yeah, you could adjust it accordingly. You know, whatever deity or whatever energy resonates with you the best, I would adjust it accordingly. So yeah, so you can always adjust accordingly. So if Yahweh uplifts you and gets you through the day, like I said earlier, yeah, it's not one size fits all. So I would see which kriyas, see which breath work works for you, and adjust it accordingly. So if you want to say ya, inhale, way, exhale, it's perfectly fine. You know, we have one pranayama, which is basically inhale va, exhale she. You know, it's perfectly fine. So if you embed your God of your choosing that you resonate with in your breath, then that's very powerful and profound. So, yeah, I would say if you really like how Yahweh sounds and you like that name of Jesus, you know, we in the Kriya Yoga tradition say Yeshua, but you know, Yahweh, Yeshua, it's whichever one works best for you, then that is the best way. So, yeah, I would find what incarnation of God or what sound syllable of God works best for you, and I would adjust it and put it into your daily practice. You know, we have Mantra Monday playlist on our YouTube channel. We have, I think, 18 mantras up there now, and
Wow.
yeah, whichever one works best for you, then that is the best one. So yeah, I would definitely say go through Mantra Monday. Some people like Lakshmi, some people like Shiva, some people like Ganesh, some people like Vishnu, you know, some people like Brahma. So we have a whole bunch of them. And if you like Yahweh, you like how that name sounds and that sound syllable, that bija really and uplifts you and helps get you through the day, then I would definitely say, you know, yeah, add it in your pocket and, you know, say Yahweh as much as possible, you know?
Wow. Snap, crackle, fizzle, don't worry about it. He says, I heard, I meant to say a lot of my questions I sent had spelling mistakes. Thanks. Don't worry about your spelling mistakes. We know what you're asking. It's okay.
Yeah, don't worry about your spelling. You
You're
know?
transmuting the questions to us. It's okay.
Yeah, I was telling
uh,
Veronica I'm not a good texter, so yeah, and E sticks on my keyboard, so sometimes you'll see where I forget the E. So
yeah.
I understand completely. I make a lot of spelling
Yeah.
mistakes, and then I'm old school. Like I don't know. I'll send Veronica a message on WhatsApp at I will be there in 5 minutes. You know, it,
Or just send
it
me
takes
prayer
it.
hands.
It just takes me 10 minutes to send what you know I was gonna say I was gonna do in 5 minutes. So, so I understand completely. I'm not the
Yeah.
best texter either.
Well, snap, crackle, fizzle, you're beautiful. I was looking at your YouTube page and people were giving you a hard time, but you were just sending them love back. I think you're a beautiful person, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, be a nuclear power plant of unconditional love, and
Yeah,
you'll melt all this hate out here on the YouTube comments
yeah,
like butter in the sun. You know, always come from a place of love, never from a place of hate. And yeah, we have the mantra called who? Who?
who?
Who are you? I don't know you from a can of paint. You know,
Yeah,
Vedagurudev, who told you you can teach these kriyas? Who? Who are you? You
yeah.
know, I
Who
don't.
told me
I
I
don't.
couldn't?
Yeah, who told me I couldn't? Who elected you the Kriya Yoga police, right? You know?
Hmm.
A lot of people like to question you, but they don't like to look in the mirror and question them back, you know? So, if you ask me who's my guru, it opens the door for me to ask you who your guru
Yeah,
is.
works both
And
ways.
if you're spiritually homeless or spiritually bankrupt, you shouldn't be judging other people. People who live in
Yeah,
glass houses shouldn't throw stones, if you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
So check yourself first.
Before you
As
break
Ice Cube
yourself.
said, that's exactly what I was going to say. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Mister.
The great philosopher Ice Cube from
Yeah,
NWA said,
so wise. Ah,
check yourself before you wreck yourself.
yeah. What's the other one? Don't get it twisted. What's the rest of that? I don't know. Or you wreck yourself. Paul says, I learned through all the mantras as Vedgurudev explains the meaning if that is Hindi or it may be Sanskrit. Okay.
Yeah, so
Either
our
way.
mantras are Sanskrit. The voice version of the language is Hindi, but yeah, the written form is Sanskrit. So yeah, all of our mantras. Brendan, in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have a great classroom. It's called Mantra Japa. All of our mantras are in there, and in our classes, we have some very profound mantras. And next week for Christmas, we will be doing a celebration of Yeshua, Jesus, Yahweh, our yogic brother.
Yeah.
So that's always a very profound class. And yeah, I saw your question before. Like, we in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we teach a new Kriya one week, and the next week we review the Kriya, because our members voted and they said they needed another week to digest it and review it because we were going too fast in the beginning. So if you see the same class, like class 90 is class 91, it's because we're reviewing it. So we do three new techniques like this week in our, what is this, our 92nd class. Now we'll review it in the 93rd class. So,
Yeah.
if you have any questions or anything came up during the week that you didn't understand, we can review it and go over it. So we make sure it's you understand it before we move on. And after this week's class, we'll finish out the year with a big celebration of our yogic brother Yeshua, Jesus
Yes.
Christ, Yahweh, whatever you want to call him. In the Kriya Yoga tradition, we call him Yeshua, right? So we align ourselves with Christ consciousness. We love Christ. You go to SRF, Yogananda's place in Malibu. They have a big picture of Yoga Christ. So we love Christ. And my guru used to say, Jesus and Babaji are working together to uplift humanity. So we celebrate the glory of Christ on Christmas and New Year, and
Yeah.
finish out the year and start fresh 2026.
Yeah. Bring your Jesus questions. It'll be a
Yeah,
great conversation.
bring your Jesus questions. I'll bring out my Christmas tree, and
Yeah.
yeah, we'll have a Christmas satsang also, because I think Christmas lands on the Thursday. So yeah, that would
Yeah.
be
Day before. That's
Christmas.
perfect. Christmas Eve.
Yeah. So we've been having some good satsangs lately. A lot of stuff been landing on Wednesday,
Yeah.
Thursday for me. So what was it? My birthday, Thanksgiving, and Halloween. So we've had some good holidays for
Yeah.
our satsangs. So keeping the tradition going.
Yeah.
Christmas satsang coming December 25th. I'll put on my Santa Claus hat, and maybe I'll use
Ho
my
ho ho.
beard. Ho ho
Ho
ho!
ho.
Merry Christmas. So
The
yeah,
yogic
look.
Santa Claus has come. Oh.
In 2 weeks it'll be Christmas. So we'll have a
Yeah.
Christmas extravaganza, and I'll put some lights over here and
Yeah.
Christmas tree, and like I do.
Oh.
So
Yeah. That'll be nice outside with the lights. Oh, that'll be so pretty.
probably put my Christmas tree over
Yeah.
here. I have a nice white Christmas tree with lights, and
Yeah. Maybe we can set that up for the next Yagna fire too. When is that? The 19th. Ooh. Yeah, and then the next in January it'll be the 3rd. So if your tree's still up, that'll look cool with the fire.
Yeah, we'll do a New Year celebration,
Yeah.
whenever New Year's is. And yeah, so if you don't have no family or no one to spend your holidays with, spend it
Come
with
to
us at
us.
the Kriya Yoga School. We'll answer all your questions. We'll have some good Christmas tree and lights. And yeah, if you have any questions about Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh, uh, give them to me. I'll be sure to
Yeah.
answer it. I'll answer them as best as I can. I mean, until today, I didn't even know who Yahweh was till Brendan
Yahweh.
explained it to. Okay,
We learn stuff new all the time. Well,
as my guru said, many roads to the mountaintop.
yeah.
They're all great. They all get you to the mountaintop. So if you resonate with Yahweh, Jesus, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, whatever, they all go to the same place. So it's all good. Whichever road you take, long as you get to the mountaintop, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Well, Dream Tooth is here. It's good to see you, Dream Tooth. I've caught your live
Now,
streams a couple times, and I like your cat, Inky.
oh, you looked at Dream 2's live
Yeah,
stream?
yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
I follow him. I like your live streams, Dream Tooth.
I'll have to check it out. Dream 2's live stream.
Oh, see, Paul says, "Welcome, Veronica. Batman needs Robin by his side." Yeah, we're
Yeah,
fighting
true.
crime.
Yeah. I agree with you, Paul. If you watch the first 20 minutes, I'm kind of feeling my way in the dark. Like,
Yeah,
what did
yeah.
I say? You know?
Well, I need
I
my
was on the
Batman.
last question and I was like, all right, I don't know what I'm going to do after this, what I'm going to talk about. But uh, by the grace of God, Veronica popped in and here we are. So,
Here I am. Uh, no yogi left behind.
no yogi or yogini left behind.
Paul says, "Well, I'm a bit disappointed. I thought I had gained the attention of another enlightened being. Maybe you have."
Which enlightened being are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah, there was a couple of them, maybe all of them. Well,
Well, don't be
uh,
disappointed. It happens the
yeah.
way it happens in divine timing. Yeah, let me know what light and being you were trying to get the attention of, and we'll try to clear the path for you, Paul.
Well, Dream Truth sends some emojis. So I speak emoji. Sends a Christmas a Christmas tree, a party hat, dancing, a rose, and Santa Claus. That sounds like a great party. I love
Nice.
it.
Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Merry Christmas. The holiday season is upon us.
Well, we're an hour in. I guess I'll give you a list since we're halfway there. Let me see what I have.
Nice.
um,
Okay.
are you ready? This one is called the 10 Rules of Detachment for a Peaceful Life. Number 1, let go of what you can't control. Number 2, stop chasing approval. Number 3, notice your emotional trigger. 4, practice non-reactivity. 5, hold your expectations loosely. 6, give people space to be themselves. 7, release the need to win every conflict. 8, limit your attachment to outcomes. 9, practice self-presence. 10, know when to walk away. So those are my 10 rules of detachment for a peaceful life.
Okay, great. Let's go through them.
Okay. Ugh. Number 1, let go of what you can't control.
Yeah, so you should always detach and let go. In our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, one of our first Kriyas we do is called Sudhi. We detach and let go. If a thought comes into your mind, you witness it, you acknowledge it, detach and let it go. Detach and let it go. And you begin to see like 90% of the things that you're attaching to don't really serve you in the present moment. Like, what difference does it make what Kim Kardashian wears to the Grammys? What difference does it make what Donald Trump eats for dinner? What difference does it make who won the football game? These are all distractions that don't really serve you in the present moment. So we always do a practice of detach, let go, especially when we start to do our sadhana or a Kriya Yoga practice, because we don't want these thoughts or these conditionings or these identities following in us into meditation. So we're basically cleaning our house. My guru used to say, go down to your basement, sweep up all the dust, open your windows, and definitely clear all those pesky boxes that are blocking your doorway to God. So we're cleaning our house because we don't want none of these thoughts that don't serve us to follow us into a higher state of consciousness, into our meditation. So we definitely detach and let go as much as possible. And when you become the detached witness, you begin to see like the world, you're not attached to the world. You're looking at the world like you're sitting in your seat in the movie theater, detach from it. So creating some space, some separation from it. And you begin to see like, why do I care about this?
Yeah.
How does this serve me in the present moment? Who are
Who?
you? You know? So you begin to start shedding these things and letting go. Like you begin to start cleaning your inner house so it's nice and clean. Like, why do I need this? I'm throwing this away. Why do I need this? I'm throwing this away. And that helps you concentrate more and focus more because you see like most of the stuff you're carrying around in your backpack doesn't really serve you. So you start shedding that and you start detaching from it. Like, and you begin to see that all these psyops and all these things are trying to steal your attention and pull you in all directions. So when you see that, then you start detaching from it. Why do I need to know what Kim Kardashian wore to the Grammys? How is that going to do my inner work for me? It's not. Why do I need to know what Donald Trump ate for dinner? How is that going to do my inner work for me? It's not, you know? So you start cleaning your house and letting go of all this. So yeah, I would definitely say make it a practice of detaching and let go. And if you want to know how to do Sudi, you basically close your eyes, thought comes into your head, detach, let go. Detach, let go. What am I gonna eat for dinner? Detach, let go. Detach, let go. I wonder what Santa Claus is doing today. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Clear. No thoughts. Now I can go into meditation profound. So yeah, I would detach as much as you can. That is a
Yeah.
great practice. And if you want to
Well,
know how to do Sudi and detach
yes.
supremely, master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com.
Yeah. We do it every single class.
Every single class, detach,
Yeah.
let go.
Number two, stop chasing approval. Yes.
Yeah, I would definitely stop chasing approval because you see all these people you so-called need approval from are unimportant. They're unimportant. Why do I need approval from anybody? I'm a free bird. I do what I want to do, you know? Oh, you need to pass my toll bridge or you need to pass my toll gate to get my approval to do something. Don't get anybody's approval. You don't need anybody's approval. Be a free bird, be a free soul. Do whatever you want. What your neighbor thinks about your car or about what you do, who cares? You don't need their approval. So when you stop shedding other people's approval, then you really start being a better person because you realize you don't need anybody's approval. Do what you want, makes you happy, you know? The only person you really need approval from is your boss at work because he puts food on your table and money in your bank account and your family. Everybody else, unimportant. You're unimportant. You're unimportant. You're unimportant. You're unimportant. You know? But they definitely want you to be in their cage and get their approval. Well, wait a minute, Vedagurudev. What do you mean you have a bunch of statues in your yard? You know? I do what I want. They make me feel good. They make me happy. And if you don't approve, it doesn't matter because I don't need your approval to do anything. I'm a free bird. Yeah, like this one Thai guy yesterday was trying to tell me why Buddhism is better than Hinduism, and I was like,
What?
Buddha's from India. Well, what God do you think Buddha prayed to? You know, let's be honest. You know, most people are they're in that box. My football team is better than you football team. My God is better than your God. I am the chosen one, and you pray to false idols. You know, to all that, right? So yeah, that's what I say. So you don't need nobody's approval to do anything, right? If you don't work for somebody or they're not in your family, they have no meaning. You know, who cares what they think? You know, but they would love for you to be in their cage and get their approval. But if you realize you're a free bird, you laugh at them like the joke they are. I do what I want. I pray to the God I want. I don't want uh, your borrowed beliefs to become my borrowed beliefs, you
Yeah.
know? Have a God of your own choosing. Do whatever you want, All these people have all these cool names. We're the chosen people, and God favors us. And yeah, give me a break. You know what I'm saying? Low frequency, So I would definitely say don't ask for anybody's approval. Be a free bird. Do whatever you want, and yeah, be free out there. No approval from nobody. You're not. I don't need your approval. I don't need your approval. I don't need your approval. Your approval. Your approval. I don't need whose
Don't
approval
need
do
it.
I need? So when you come to that realization, then you really taking back your power. Like, why do I need your approval for what? Who are you? I don't know you from a can of paint. No approval necessary.
Well, number 3 on rules of detachment for a peaceful life. Notice your emotional triggers. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. This one takes a little bit of practice because people become master button pushers, master hitting you below the belt, master of getting under your skin and dancing you around. So it really takes a lot of practice not to have emotional reactions, right? I mean, before I got on the path of Kriya Yoga, I was a master emotional reactor. But once I started practicing Kriya Yoga, I started breathing more and contemplating more and not letting people uh, get an emotional reaction out of me. When I was in America, they had a PSA commercial. This lady was cooking eggs. The baby was crying. She was starting to get frustrated. She went to hit the baby, and right when she went to hit the baby, it paused and it said, "Before you do something that you'll regret, breathe, count to 10." And I always like that, Breathe, count to 10. It's not worth it. Emotional reaction, like, who do you need to prove something to? I'm a big guy. I'm going to show you I'm right. My way, the highway, blue no matter who. Whatever they say, don't go down with the ship. Keep an open mind. Stay light on your toes. Don't be married to your ideas. And, yeah, no emotional reactions. When I was younger, my father drove me past a prison. See all the people in there? They made a split-second decision that affected their whole life. If they would have waited, counted to 20, and just walked away, they wouldn't be in there. So he used to say, don't throw bricks at the penitentiary wall. And that's what I don't want to do, Don't put yourself in a situation where you might do something that'll put you in a cage, Don't do it to yourself. So it's not worth it,
Yeah.
Whatever people say, it's just words in the air. Let it pass. Yeah, yeah, sure. You're gonna
Yeah.
tell me who I am. You're gonna try to get in my skin and dance around. You're gonna try to push my buttons, hit me below the belt. Keep trying.
Keep
That's the
trying.
benefits of practicing Kriya Yoga. You become more calm, more still.
Yeah.
You start to laugh at this Maya delusional world like it is. Ah, yeah, yeah, sure. Right. Let me tell you a story about you, Vedagurudev. Yeah, yeah, sure. Right. Good one. I don't want your projections to become my projections, right? So they're out here. They're going to test you. My guru used to say every day is a test as a yogi, and he wasn't kidding. Today included. all
For both
every
of
day,
us.
all included.
Oh,
All included. So it's a test out here for Vedagurudev. I don't want you to think I'm in Candyland and Dream World or walking around. It comes from me too. Only thing, I got some kriyas, some tools in my pocket to help me overcome. All right, today's gonna be kind of testing what I got in my toolbox. I got a hammer. Nah, can't use that. Got a saw. Not really. Got this screwdriver. I think that'll work.
yeah.
Let me try. Oh yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I need. Okay. So
Hmm.
go through your toolbox of kriyas and see what can help you overcome whatever you're going through in the present moment. But yeah, they're out here. They're gonna push your buttons. They're looking for emotional reactions so they can laugh at you. Don't give it to them.
Well, number 4, another great tool to use is practice non-reactivity. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this goes with the other one,
Yeah.
right? So when someone says something to you or does something to you, they're looking for emotional reaction. That's what they want. That's what they're looking for. If you don't have no emotional reaction, it's like butter dissolving in the sun. It doesn't work. Their plan doesn't work. Dissolve on impact, right? Emotional reaction. Whatever. Vedagurudev. Yeah, you don't know Kriya yoga. You don't come from a lineage. Who's your guru? If you don't care, it takes all the wind out their sails. I don't care. I do what I do. This is what I am. Why do I need your approval? you know and it I always like when people like to give it but they don't receive it, right?
Yeah.
So if you ask me who my guru is and I tell you, then the next question that's coming right
Yeah.
back at you is, who is your guru? So it's basically like holding a mirror up to their face, like, yeah, good one. You're talking to somebody that actually comes from a parampara, a lineage, guru, all that stuff, and you want to question me?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I sure hope you're not spiritually bankrupt and guruless, and I hope you're not spiritually homeless, because it's coming right back at you.
Yeah.
One of our members said, when you point at somebody else, there's three fingers pointing
Yeah.
back at you.
That's true.
So I
Right
always
at
look
me.
at that. Before you judge another yogi or yogini, judge yourself first. You better make
Yeah.
sure your house is clean and you don't have no skeletons in the closet or dirty laundry out there.
Yeah. It's coming out.
So, so yeah. Don't give anybody emotional reaction. Like I said before, it takes a little bit of practice, but your whole life you've been conditioned to emotionally react, right? They can't talk to me that way. Do they know who I am? But if you dissolve that and dial that back, then they get no emotional reactions. And when you know thyself, no one can tell you who you're not. So when you know yourself, you'll be like, yeah, let me tell you a story about you, Vedagurudev. Yeah, no thanks. I know thyself. Yogananda's place is called Self-Realization Fellowship. We realize ourselves, so no one can tell us who we're not.
Yeah.
So that's always the way I like to look at it.
Number 5 on rules of detachment for a peaceful life is hold your expectations loosely. Ugh.
I would say hold your expectations zero, not even
0.
loosely. We have no expectations. The best piece of advice my guru gave me when we were going up the Himalayan mountains, I'm at the bottom of the Himalayan mountains looking up at those snow-capped, brutal mountains, the wind, the elements. And I said, Baba, what's your best advice? He said, no expectations. And those are words I live by. I don't have no expectations. So I don't even hold them loosely. It happens the way it happens. Que sera, sera. Let it happen the way it happens. And it takes me where it takes me. And I have no expectations, so I can't be disappointed. So I would try to have no expectations. Like, all right, it's going to happen this way. Let it happen this way. And I just surf the wave and go along for the ride and, see where it takes me. The roller coaster goes up, it goes down, it goes left, it goes right. Oh, okay, it's what's happening today. So yeah, we don't really have any expectations. Like I can never get disappointed because I don't have expectations. When you start having expectations, then you could suffer, because this world is not certain. It's not going to happen the way you want it to happen. So if you have that understanding, then you will be able to navigate this world a lot better. Like, it happens the way it happens, oh, well, look at that, interesting, but I didn't have any expectations, so I can't be disappointed. So if you don't want to be disappointed or suffer, have no dog in the fight, no expectations, and you'll be able to navigate this world beautifully, right? So I wish I learned this when I was my daughter's age 16. It would have helped me navigate this
Me
world
too.
better. I had a lot of suffering and a lot of expectations, and I was always frustrated. This world's not happening the way I want it to happen. And then I realized the world isn't going to happen the way you want it to happen. It's going to happen the way it happens. So you have to adjust to the world. So by shedding any expectations, you'll be able to navigate this world a lot easier. Like, You're not disappointed? No, I didn't have no expectations. It happened the way it happened, So
Yeah.
you can never be disappointed because you didn't have no dog in the fight. You didn't have no expectations.
It's a great piece of advice. Best ever. Ah, number 6, give people space to be themselves. I wish people would do that for me.
Yeah, so don't try to put anybody in cage. Don't try to put anybody in the box. Let them be who they're going to be. Let them realize their true inner potential. It would be beautiful if my 16-year-old daughter was a yogini and she was sitting right next to me here, but I need to give her her space and her timing. She's on her own divine timing. I always think when I was 16, I didn't want to hear anything about God. All I wanted to hear was about skateboarding and video games or whatever I was doing, you
Yeah.
know? I didn't, or DJing. I didn't want to hear about anything else. So I always have that perspective. It takes people time to see that this Maya delusional world isn't the way. So let people happen the way they happen, and let them come to their realization on their own timing. That's how it usually happens. So just be a good friend, a good listener, and when they're ready, when my daughter's ready, I'm ready. So
Yeah.
sometimes you just got to be patient and let them happen on their own divine timing. And like I said, I always think when I was 16, I didn't want to hear nothing about yoga. I
Yeah.
I was totally against it. Like, what are these hippies in California doing, hugging trees? That don't work, you know? Buying a Big Mac at McDonald's, that makes me happy. Going to Taco Bell makes me happy at 16. So it takes a while, but you begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like that, that's not the way. That's a temporary, fleeting happiness, but in the long run, that's not going to bring me permanent happiness. So, yeah, let people come to their own conclusions at their own divine timing and
Yeah.
be ready when they're ready. So, be a good listener and don't force or try to convert anybody
Yeah, I'll push
into
them
your
farther.
spiritual tradition. Yeah, pushes them away. Like when you're ready or you have some questions, I'm ready. So not trying to convert you or sell you anything, just answering questions. If you see the value in what we're doing, then everything's on the screen right there.
Yeah. Uh, number 7 on rules of detachment for a peaceful life. Release the need to win every conflict. Hmm.
Yeah, so most yogis live in what's called equanimity. They don't see no right or wrong, like it's almost irrelevant to them. I'm right and you're wrong. My football team is better than your football team. My God is better than your God. These are all lower frequency vibrations. So we don't, we really respect all spiritual traditions. So, yeah, like when we respect all spiritual traditions, then we see the beauty in all spiritual traditions. Your football team beat my football team, great. Your football team outplayed us. And I always like in SRF when they have spiritual gardens, meditation gardens for all spiritual traditions. So that's beautiful. So we respect all. We don't want to be right. My God is better than your God. You worship false idols. All this is irrelevant. So have no need to be right or wrong in any situation. What difference does it make?
Let's see. Number 8, limit your attachment to outcomes. Hmm.
Yeah, so have no dog in the fight. The world is going to happen the way it happens. It's the end of the movie is not going to happen the way you want it to happen. So have no expectations of outcome. Let it happen the way it happens. And when you let this world happen the way it happens, you feel better about it. Like you have no dog in the fight. You're not trying to control the outcome. I always look at it like the end of the movie happens the way the end of the movie happens, you know? Like, you're not going to change the end of the movie. It happens the way it happens. So this is a good analogy for the Maya delusional world. It happens the way it happens. And it's not going to adjust to me. I have to adjust to it. I have to stay light on my toes and adjust accordingly to the world, you know? So, yeah. Have no expectations of outcomes. It happens the way it happens. Que sera, sera. Water under the
Que
bridge,
sera.
clouds passing in the sky, and yeah, what a beautiful thing that is. So yeah, let this world happen the way it happens. Don't try to change the end of the movie. You know, don't try to change the outcome. It happens the way it happens, and you'll get less frustrated or less disappointed, you know, because all right, that's how the movie ended. That's how the movie ended. What can you do? You know?
What can you do?
So let it happen the way it happens. No expectation of outcome. It ends the way it ends, or it happens the way it happens.
Number 9, practice self-presence. Oh,
Yeah, absolutely. Like, always have self-observation and always let yourself radiate and glow in the present moment, you know? So always let your soul, yourself, be your North Star, your guiding light, and carry you through the day. So no matter what other people think, sometimes I go into certain places and I could feel people's energy. I don't like this guy. He's shining too bright. It makes me feel less
ah.
than, you know? You know? But be like Moses parting the Red Sea, you know? Walking, you know? Let your soul shine like it's
Yeah,
bright like a diamond, you know? Let it shine. Bring your soul to the forefront, bring all the distractions and conditionings and identities to the background, and let your soul shine, you know, with a big smile on your face. Be like
yeah,
Iron Man with the light in his anahata, his heart chakra, and his chest, shining out to the
yeah.
light,
Ooh.
right? Shining light. Pow, coming through. Vedagurudev coming through. So, yeah, always let your soul shine for sure.
Well, my last one on rules of detachment for a peaceful life, I think is very important. Know when to walk away.
Absolutely. That is very profound. Instead of overthinking it or trying to make sense out of it or investigating, always let your soul shine and just walk away. Sometimes I go into a place, the energy stinks, it just doesn't feel right. I don't try to overthink it. I don't try to make the sense of it. I don't try to investigate it. I just make a U-turn and go the other way. You know, I'm staying out of situations. I'm not trying to put myself in situations. So always just turn and walk away. It doesn't serve you. So anything that makes you feel uncomfortable or doesn't feel right to you, use your intuition, your soul as your North Star. If your soul says it's bad, just leave that situation. Turn around and walk
You walk
away.
away.
It no longer
Yes.
serves you. Goodbye. I'm leaving out of here. This no longer serves me. So yeah, there's nothing to feel bad about walking away. I walk away all day, every day.
Yeah.
Anytime I feel 1% that this is a little off or the energy feels bad, I'm not putting myself in a situation, you know? I just
Yeah.
leave. Not for
You gotta
me.
trust it.
Not
Yeah.
not for me today, not for me ever, you know? So and I want to support uplifting, enlightening places. I don't like to give my money or support to lower frequency places if possible. So if you give me any little hint that this place is off, lower frequency, I'm out of there. I don't support, you know,
Out of
lower
here.
frequency. All right. So turn around and walk away. That is the best practice. Anytime you feel a little off or a little uncomfortable, any hint of the energy's not good here, don't try to investigate it. Don't
Yeah.
overthink it. Turn around and walk away.
I think that's my favorite one. So that's the 10 rules of detachment for a peaceful life by Vedagurudev.
10 rules of detachment for a peaceful life, wrapped up in a nice clean
Nice
bow,
little bow.
putting it under the Christmas tree, you know, for 2025. Merry Christmas.
Well, Paul has the 11th rule. He says, "Happy wife, happy life." That's very wise because she can shake your tree.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life. You know, in my case, I'm fighting a losing battle because
Yeah,
maybe that can't ever
yeah,
happen. You know, I'm kicking the wall with that one, but
yeah,
hopefully you have better success than
yeah,
me with that one. You know,
yeah.
I
Sometimes you need a new
yeah.
wife or a new husband. Who knows?
Turn
Oh,
around and walk away.
yeah,
You know.
walk away, walk away.
So yeah, I don't know. In my case, that's a losing battle, but I've come to the conclusion that
Yeah,
no matter what I do, maybe that's never gonna come to light. But hopefully somebody else can make it happen.
yeah.
That's something Vedagurudev needs practice on. I mean,
Well, how you were talking, Vedagurudev, I did a super chat, and I don't know if you
nice.
can see it. It's in turquoise, so it
Yeah,
stands
I see
out.
it. Let's put it on the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
there we
you
go.
go, turquoise. So now you can see what you get when you do a super chat. You didn't type
Uh,
anything in, right? Your question?
no, because I'm already asking you questions. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Okay.
I can type something in. Let me see. Uh,
Yeah. Okay. So now we know what we get when
yeah,
you get. It's nice and turquoise, like an ocean kind of light blue color when you do a
yeah,
super chat. And it doesn't have to be any specific amount of money. What the minimum you could give is $1.99, right? A super chat. And I
yeah.
think
And
a
then
super sticker is 99 cents. You can give a super sticker.
yeah. Well, I'm just pretending I'm somebody. Or like I wrote down I have a question, so I'm gonna give you a question next. Like,
Okay. Okay.
well, this is just something I've noticed. Like when I'm driving, especially at night, I'll just get lost in thought, and it's like I'll forget where I am. I it's just like I'm so deep in thought. It's like a meditation. And I was wondering, like, does that ever happen to you? Like when you're really deep in meditation, like you come out of it and you forget where you're at. Like, I don't know. I've gotten close, but I thought that you would be the person to ask if, like, when you come out of meditation, do you have like a moment that you don't know where you're at?
Yeah. Is Paul here?
What do you?
Yeah. I'm added Paul to the
Oh, I
stage.
didn't.
Okay.
Hi, Paul. I was so deep in my question, I forgot where I was
Yeah.
at.
So I'll answer your question. Yeah. So even when we do Purnasudi, like in the beginning of our class, complete yogic breath, we have like a transition period, like come back to your surroundings slowly and gently, open your eyes, contemplate where you're at. So sometimes when you get into these higher states, it takes a little while to decompress and come back. And the best way I found is like to contemplate how you feel and come back to your surroundings slowly and gently. So yeah, definitely that happens. So
Yeah,
I suggest while you're driving, don't really get into deep
yeah.
consciousness or a
I'll just
deep
like snap
state.
out of
You
it.
know, you
Like,
know,
and roll down
you,
the
you
window, get some air.
you don't want no accidents or
Yeah,
anything. So that's why it's good to do these go to these higher states on your meditation cushion or in a safe environment, a safe atmosphere where things can't go wrong. But yeah, many times I felt myself drifting away while I was driving my car because I like to do mantra japa or sing songs and
yeah.
bhajans,
Oh
and
my.
that wasn't a good
Whoa.
situation. I gotta snap out of it, smack myself on the
Yeah.
face. Wake up,
Snap out of
Vedguru.
it, Ved.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Vedagurudev.
I'll pull off to the side and finish. Right? Okay, let me exhaust this out before I start
Yeah,
going into heavy traffic or whatever. I don't want to. If I get into an accident, that would be a distraction. I don't want to add to my list of distractions in the present
yeah,
moment. So it happens to everybody, but that's why most yogis, they're in a environment where if they reach a higher state of samadhi or a higher consciousness, or there's no distractions. So nothing to take them out of the state. They could go as long as they want, so yeah, it
Nice.
happens to the best of us, but that's a
Yeah.
good breadcrumb and signpost when you're on the path, a spiritual path.
Namaste, Paul.
Namaste, Paul.
Namaste. I just wanted to pop on real quick to share a blessing that just fell in
Ooh.
my lap, an unexpected blessing. So, so yeah, I've got solar power here, and I'm a prepper, I've got all the beans and all that other good
Bullets.
stuff. But I do have solar power, but if you know anything about solar power, you can have the panels, but there's also like a battery backup. And if you don't have the battery backup, it's really not full solar. So just during the day, my power, will come off the solar panels, but at night I'm drawing from the grid. And additionally, if the grid goes down, I'm still out of luck, even though I got the panels because I don't have the battery. And I could not afford the battery. Like when I got the solar, I was like, I'd like to get the whole system, but the battery backup system part of it is like 15 grand, somewhere around there.
Holy
Could not
cow.
afford it, and it's been on my mind. I'm like, how am I? I could probably do a homemade one myself, but all that electrical work, I'd probably have to still have like a contractor come out and hook it up to it's a lot of complication to it. But so I got a call, and I was like, usually I screen out all calls, telemarketing. My phone will automatically do it, but sometimes, if it doesn't say it's a telemarketer, I'll answer it. So I answered it, and it was like this guy, and he said he was representing Encore. So in Texas, we're on our own grid here. The rest of the nation has one grid. Texas has its own grid, but they're always looking at efficiency, because we're putting a lot of strain on the grid. Sometimes they don't have enough power, that could lead to brownouts. So he said they have this program where they will, at no cost out of your pocket, come and install a battery backup in your home. And I was like, you better not be trying to, because I am not going to spend a dime, on any of this. I was like, be sure, because, if you're trying to sell me something, I'm not buying, you know what I mean? Although I do have to pay $20 a month, but that's nothing. But so yeah, so they said the guy said, yeah, you qualify for it. They look at other things in your house about like your windows, and they might be able to help you with that. But I've already energy efficient my house. I've got new AC, relatively new, so I'm good in every other respect. But and there was a question on whether I would qualify for it, but he said, yeah, you qualify. So he's gonna come back Monday, and we're gonna, do the deal. So I will have a whole house battery backup if the grid. Basically, I can go off grid. So self-sufficient on electricity, and I have to
Wow.
also wonder if this got sent to me like for a reason, like something's going to be coming down here soon. It could involve extended blackouts, who knows what, but just have to ask myself,
You're being protected.
why this, the timing of this and everything. But I'm stoked about this.
That's
Yeah, that's
amazing.
good. Sometimes when you open yourself up to the universe, things just come together. Like, oh, nice. I was trying to get the battery back up for my solar, and magically it arrived at my doorstep. Thank you, God. and
Absolutely.
yeah, well, hopefully there aren't no blackouts or brownouts, but it's good to stay prepared. I know. How long ago was this? About 2 years ago, I was watching Joe Rogan, and they had a blackout. They're in Austin, Texas, and they said the grid went down because it got too cold and freezing or something. And I was like, oh, okay. I, I guess it can happen, but if you got solar, then you should be good. The
Yep.
only thing is when it's cloudy or there's no sun, then less, but still
That's
It
true.
goes to the battery. But yeah, good.
Yeah, that was about
Yeah,
it.
that's exciting. But so is your bill gonna go down too with this?
Yeah,
Is it gonna?
actually, because what one, I will not have to at night. I will no longer have to draw from the grid because
Mm.
it reverts to battery. When the sun goes down. So at night, the battery, as long as I have, there should be enough juice to last till morning. But yeah, at night it goes. It will save me from drawing from the grid. So yeah, it's going to be a cost savings also.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
my house in Thailand, we have a lot of sun, so I have solar also. So this light up here, like, is a solar light. So like
Oh,
when
yeah.
it automatically turns on and lights up all my statues all night. So yeah, I have solar also.
Nice. Well, if they just release the free energy, 0 point energy or whatever they have, none of us would have to worry about any of this crap.
Yeah.
If
No
they
money in
release the
that.
free energy, how are they gonna buy a boat?
Yeah.
That's their mentality, right? Like, how am I gonna get rich? How am I gonna buy a $100 million mansion if I give free energy? So that's why they're clutching their pearls, right? But hopefully that day is coming soon. Free energy to the world. That would be outstanding. They, in my guess, they have it. You know, I think give it to the world. It's meant for the world. You've had your run. You bought your boats. Good for you. Your mansion has too many rooms, and yeah, in 2026, let's have free energy, right? Let's uplift people, and you know, not I don't know. Yeah, give free energy to the world. That would be
Yeah.
a true blessing, right? It's expensive for electricity in America. It's expensive for all this stuff. Should be free. Be like the Indians. They don't know what a land deed is. They don't know what anything is. They just give everything freely. So go back to the original Native American ways.
Yeah.
Free for everybody. You are my brother. No need to pay for energy no more. But yeah, how can they buy a new boat if they give free energy?
Yeah. It does not work in my favor.
Oh, but it's okay. Screw your boat. We need free energy.
What's that time of year where they have predictions? I have heard the prediction that there'll be like a power shortage outage. So I don't want that to happen, but it sounds like you'll be prepared if that happens. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If the
Yeah.
power
Maybe.
goes off and you don't have solar, just go inside you inside you as you. I asked my guru when the C word thing happened. He said, "What do I do, Baba?" He said, "If you can't go outside, go
Yeah.
inside." So if you have no electricity, it's a good opportunity. Instead of going in your closet, just closing your eyes and go inside you as you.
How are things going at your job, Paul? The transition, things going good for you or?
It's still kind of quiet. I talked to the boss at the beginning of this month, and he keeps saying he's coming. He said like maybe in the middle of this month, but he said
Oh,
that before, so I don't know. But like, um, it's slow. I didn't have one customer today, so I hate it when it's like that because I
yeah.
feel like I'm wasting my time, and it makes time go by slower. I mean, it gives me a lot of time to go down many rabbit holes.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Watch videos.
I'll just be sitting there watching YouTube. Did you get a chance to watch that one with the plane disappearing into the
Yeah, I
thing?
did watch that
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing, right?
That that was interesting. Those three lights circle around the plane, and then it just evaporates, or a flash of light. It's just gone. I was like,
Exactly.
oh man, I hope I'm not on the plane when that happens.
Yeah.
Right? You
Telling
know,
you.
I mean, I guess if I am, I have to call on Babaji. Babaji, I'm coming home.
Yeah. Baba G will help you.
or like my father said, put your head between your legs and kiss your ass
Just
goodbye.
mwah.
Peace out.
Goodbye.
Well, to my
Goodbye, cruel
understanding,
world.
all those people are still alive. They've been captured, and they've,
Yeah.
been done with whatever the deep state does with those types of people. They got the scientists probably making them work for them, and the rest of the people, tough luck for them, I guess. They'll live in an underground city somewhere or go into witness protection program or something if they're lucky. But I don't know. But I don't think they
Yeah.
died, because it'd be much easier just to shoot the plane down with a missile or something. So they had that. It definitely went somewhere and reappeared somewhere else, in my opinion. But
But still, like, even if they're in witness protection program, look how gross these people are. We need 2 scientists, so the other 300 people gotta eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to eat it. I want to be a free bird. I want to go home to my family. It's in the best interest of national security. That's a good one, right? Nah. The best interest of national security is me going home to my family. I don't want to be in your witness protection program or your jail or, your your stupid black op programs. All of us got to live in a prison because you want 2 scientists. Gross, you know?
Yeah.
But it shows you, like, they'll go to any length to get what they want.
Yep.
They look at you like casualties of war. Yeah, so what? So what? Vedagurudev can't go back to his daughter. I don't care. We got our scientists. Eat it. Casualty of war. Like what?
Casualty of war.
So these people we think are protecting and serve us, they're like our slave masters. They look at us like sheep, losers. We tell them about aliens, they're going to jump out the window. No thanks. You know? So, I don't know, but yeah. Instead of enslaving us, you should be uplifting us. Free energy, helping people, protecting and serving. You're a civil servant. You should do the best job you can for the American people. Make a better way of life. Not clutch your pearls in your underground bunker. I cannot show it. How am I going to buy a boat
Yeah.
if I get free energy?
I want all
Like,
I want all the goodies.
we got to get these 2 scientists. If we got to kill 300 people on a plane, it's worth it. Casualty of war. They're
Yeah,
idiots
que
anyway.
sera.
Okay, goodbye, dummies. You picked the wrong plane today. What? So, hopefully the truth is coming out, which I think it's dripping out little by little, but
Yeah. It's supposed to be.
I don't take the truth from habitual liars. You see
Yeah.
what they do to us and mandate us and throw us under the bus every chance they get, send us to war, all that gross stuff. So yeah, hopefully next year will be a new dawn, a new age, and
Yeah.
free energy to everybody. No more divide and conquer. All the elites, they had their time. Goodbye. The 1% can't control the 99%. Aliens come here and have tea at my house, all that.
Yeah.
Just, it's not your job to gatekeep any of this information. You work for us. Tell us. Who gave you the authority to not tell anybody? And when I watch this age of disclosure, they don't even tell the president. They think they're the highest of them all, king of the universe. So
Yeah. Power corrupts.
We don't need to tell anybody, Wrong. You work for us. You're a civil servant. Tell us everything you know. We're not paying you to be liars. We're paying you to tell us everything. Oh, we can't tell you about aliens. Why? Oh, you'll jump out the window. It's not your decision to make. Give us everything. I want to know everything. What do you know? Tell us about aliens, Epstein, JFK. I want to know it all. Why are you gatekeeping the information? or redacting the information. Here's the paper. It's got a bunch of black lines
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
all black line.
I don't need these black line papers. I need the truth. Oh, we can't tell you about that. It's classified. Nothing. What? Why do we need anything classified? You know, if it's gonna hurt, I don't know, the security of America, maybe. You know, but who are you to make that decision anyway? Let people vote on it, right? If we give this information, China might have some information that they need. Vote. Okay, that was the vote. We give it out. We don't give it out. You know? Yeah. Next time you go to the voting ballot box, do you want to know if there are really aliens or not? Yes. Check.
Yes.
You know? The vote has now come in. Well, wait a minute. We don't agree with the vote. I don't care what you agree on. You work for us. You know? Tell us whatever we want to know. You know? So no more gatekeeping.
We can't handle the truth, is what they say.
You can't handle the truth.
Thanks, slave master, for making decisions for my life.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can. How do you know what I can handle? You're just making up ghost stories. You know? How do you know what my threshold of handling is? Right? They just make up ghost stories and make themselves feel better. Right? But yeah, what's that movie? A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth. Yes, I can. Numb nuts.
Bring it on.
I can handle the truth. You dummy. Who are you? You know? No more, slave master. Give me the truth. You can't handle the truth. Yeah, they make up all these funny stories, you know, like you'll jump out the window. You can't handle the truth. Yeah, nice try. You know? No thanks. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the 50s, you know, Eisenhower, he's the one who said, beware on his exit, he was like, beware the military industrial complex. And he was looking into the alien, you know, thing. And he wanted to go to Area 51. And they said, no, sorry, sir, but that's, you know, above your classification or something. And then he threatened them that he's going to take troops there. So they did let him in, you know, but, you know, limited. They probably just showed him a few things. He had to threaten with troops just to get into Area 51, the president, you know.
Yeah, if you're the president, who does have clearance? God? You know?
Yeah.
Who's above the president of the, you know, the commander in chief, the highest guy, right? Look how they look at our own president. I mean, what does that say about us, regular citizens, you know? They definitely like losers, sheeps, you know, slaves, you know, gross, you know? They tell the president to F off. They could definitely tell you to F off. So, yeah, like, what do you mean? I'm the commander in chief. I'm the highest ranking person in the whole United States. Show it to me. Are you higher than me? Who elected you higher than me? Yeah, okay. Come in and see the aliens. Don't tell nobody, you know? So I really hope, and they said this in that movie, Age of Disclosure, that Donald Trump said, this could really cement my legacy. I'm the president that said, yes, there are higher intelligent beings from out of this solar system or whatever, you know? I hope he does say it. Come to the podium and say it, you know? That'd be cool.
Keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Keep your fingers crossed, yeah. You know, they're out here, you know. So we'll see. It's slowly trickling out. The problem is they know the news cycle is 24 hours, so you know they leak stuff and then they say, oh, you know what Kim Kardashian did today?
Yeah, distraction.
And then you forget about it, you know, distraction. So I don't know. Hopefully, 2026 we get some real disclosure. I would like to see Donald Trump at the podium with a real gray or a real Nordic or whatever it is, reptilian even. I don't care, whichever, you know. He's there. I would like to introduce you to my friend, you know, Lizard Man, you know. Oh, what do you have to say? Crispy Rosu. Okay, well, that's interesting. You don't see that every day, but okay, at least Donald Trump's giving it to us straight, you know, not trying to gatekeep it.
Oh,
Today
Darren Carter's here.
is an interesting day at the White House. We have a nice special treat for Christmas. Uh, a gray and a Santa Claus hat. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Peace be with you, all of you. What is it? The interesting Christmas in 2025? You know,
Yes.
the wipe on my eyes. Wake up, Vedagurudev. Is that an alien with Donald Trump at the White House in the press conference? Man, this is a crazy dream.
Yeah.
What? It's real. Oh, wow. You know?
Well, we're supposed to be stepping into the age of Aquarius right now, so I don't know. There's supposed to be some things coming our way. Aquarius rules technology, so who knows?
Get your popcorn. It's going to be interesting. That's for sure. You know.
That's my
Darren
song.
Carter.
So I do love, I love that song. I put it up on the
Yeah.
school site. That's a great song, you know.
Yeah.
An oldie
Darren
but a
Carter.
goodie.
I don't know. He just said something perfectly. He said, "Passion, Dev, love it this early in the morning. You got, yeah. I like seeing you all wound up."
Yeah, well, when Veronica comes on, she activates me. It was a little slow in the beginning. I was like, right?
Yeah.
Batman's not the same without Robin. So yeah, I guess I'm getting
Get you wound up.
I got off to a slow start, but I'm getting wound up now, right? Talking about aliens and disclosure and cabal and government and all that. Yeah, so. Yeah, give you some passion to jumpstart your engine there in the UK, where it's probably pretty cold. Like, ooh, man, you know, I need to jumpstart my engine. Here comes Vedagurudev with his zingers and his soapbox. Let me stand on my soapbox, you know, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the UK.
Bushy-tailed.
They had that cartoon called The Wonder Twins. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah,
that sounds familiar.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Yeah, exactly. Wonder Twins power activate. Yeah, exactly.
Well, Darren Carter says something massive is happening. We can feel it. Yeah, I feel it. Something is around the corner.
Yeah, something is happening. I would say that the elites, the liars, their days are numbered. You know, we're starting to see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. You know, they try to run to the finish line during the C word, and it woke up a lot of people. Like, nah, they don't care about us. You know, mandate us. Their currency is fear. You know, every night on the news, the numbers. You know, this many people aren't here anymore because of the C word. Blah blah. You know, you see their playbook is lowering our frequency. But when we start saying, nah, no more. I don't care nothing about this. We're fearless, you know. We're fearless yogis and yoginis, and we don't care about this, you know. And you see the storyteller for the story he is, the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, you know. So, yeah, no more. We don't believe you no more. The boy who cried wolf. Woof, 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 woof. Charlie Brown with the Lucy with the football. Charlie Brown, today's your day. Kick the football. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Epstein list. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Disclosure. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know. So they're always pulling the rug. They're always pulling the football. You know. But yeah, I look at them like the boy who cried wolf. Like, yeah, sure. You know, whatever. You know. I don't believe you no more. Liars telling lies.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
No.
Yeah, we're not. We're definitely not in Kansas no more. I don't even know if Kansas ever existed, you know. It's probably they've been running this playbook since the dawn of time, you know. definitely before my time. So, yeah, but if you see the pieces on the chessboard, the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, then you start to laugh at it like, there they go again. Lucy's pulling the football. That's what she does, you know. We're going to disclose everything. You put me in office, we'll disclose everything. Okay, there you are. Let's hear it. Well, you know, nothing to see over here.
Yeah.
So, another day at the office, you know. All right. Well, Well, I'll take what I could get. I like that movie Age of Disclosure. If you've never seen it, it's not a movie, it's a documentary about aliens, and it's got some pretty high level people in there, so check it out if you got a chance. Age
Yeah.
of Disclosure. I think
Just watch out for those flying monkeys, Vedagurudev.
oh,
Oh, those are
I know they
scary.
whoa.
scared you.
Yeah, they definitely. I hid under my bed for many a year from those Wizard of Oz flying monkeys. You know, I wasn't scared of the Wicked Witch of the West. I was
Yeah,
scared about
then,
those monkeys. Look out the
yeah,
window. Where they at? I know they're around here. Oh my God. You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so
I,
creepy.
I, I would tell you when I was younger, the thing that scared me the most was The Exorcist. I was
Oh, me
Oh,
traumatized by
too.
that's a
that.
yeah,
Whoa, the pea soup and the head turning. Oh my God, I couldn't sleep for like a year after that. You know, I'm dating myself, but yeah, the flying monkeys were up there too. Exorcist was hardcore. Like I was like,
well,
damn, you know, I
yeah,
didn't even want to leave my house, right? You know, I couldn't go to sleep. You know, yeah, the Exorcist. That was the one that
yeah,
hit me the hardest when I was younger. I was like, damn, I shouldn't have watched that. Now I can't unwatch it, you know?
yeah. Probably messed up the actors in that movie too. I wouldn't want that. Ugh, like a lot of negative
Yeah,
energy.
that's what they say, right? But yeah, uh, wow.
Well, Darren Carter says, "Look how quick time is going, and other loads of glitching going on." Yes. Like,
Yeah, time is definitely sped up. There's a lot of glitching I see out here in the simulation and the Matrix, you know? Like, yeah, I agree with you, Darren, my brother in the UK. It's speeding up. I don't even know where this whole year went. What is it
yeah,
right now? It's December 10th. Like it seemed like yesterday was New Year. Like, you
yeah.
know, I know we made a lot of progress in our Kriya yoga school, but I don't know where the time went. It
It
just
is going pretty
like
fast.
like Darren said, it's a super speed up. I was like, what? You know, and I do catch glitching a lot, you know. I was like, okay, you know. I sometimes out the corner of my eye. My favorite glitching is Baba G smiling and winking.
Yeah.
Matt G. But sometimes there's some glitching like, I don't know, this matrix of simulation is starting to break, you know? It's starting to crack, you know?
Yeah, all the Mandela effects and everything.
True.
Well, this is maybe something that you have some thoughts on too, Paul. Like, I don't know, growing up, I grew up in a small town, Grass Valley, California, and I remember that there was a lot of churches with bells. I don't hear
Mm,
bells anymore in churches anymore. And apparently, like hospitals, if that was like to heal you, you would like be in the frequency of the bells, and that would heal you. And then I keep seeing videos of like all these bells being lined up and they're being destroyed, and like the
mm,
Himalayan singing bowls, those are healing. And like you
mm.
wake up your deities with a bell. And I was just thinking
True.
how powerful it would be to like have these huge bells all over, wherever you're living, like that, if that does heal you, then we wouldn't need doctors and pharmaceutical drugs to heal us. But I don't know if you guys, I don't know, that just keeps coming in my timeline of like bells being destroyed, and you see them all lined up and the bells are all cracked and useless. But
Well,
I
if
think,
if they destroy bells, that's their problem. In my house, I have a bunch of ohm wind chimes, so I have
yeah,
bells all over, like
yeah, you get your
wind
bells.
wind chime, and I do my puja. I ring the bell to wake up each deity and offering the sound vibration to each deity. So yeah, I mean, whatever they do, they're gross and they're dirty anyway. So if they destroy bells, that's their karma, not your karma. If you enjoy bells, have as many bells around your house to uplift you. Every time the wind blows in my house, the wind chimes go off and the bells, and I enjoy it. So,
Yeah,
don't let them tell you what you can and can't do. Be a free bird. If you feel uplifted by bells, have as many bells as possible around your house, and
yeah, I'm gonna
I,
bell it
I
up.
would say, yeah, bell it up. They're destroying the bells. Losers destroying bells. I got all my bells. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I
So,
remember like churches. I remember like the churches would have bells ringing through the
mm,
town. I was just like, there, I don't hear it anymore. So yeah,
yeah. What a gross person to go into church and destroy the bell, you know?
yeah,
Leave them to their sacred bell and ritual, you know? Like, I don't know, they ring the bell during mass, they ring the bell, and, I like it. I enjoy it. I look forward to it, you know? Uh, who, who are these losers out here destroying bells, you know? Get lost. Leave the
yeah. What
bells
is
alone.
I'm trying to remember. It was like monks at the beginning of the year. They'll ring a bell like 108 times, and
Of
like it
course,
just
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, the Himalayan mountains are a 24-hour symphony of bells, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, all vibrations. Like, leave those monks alone with their bells. I like it, you know? Yeah, they have all kinds of bells. The Buddhists in Thailand, they have like, yeah, 108 bells, and they go down the list and ring the bells. Brings you good luck, you know? I like it. Ring as many
yeah.
bells as you can. And these people out here, leave our sacred bells alone.
Yeah, sound and vibration so healing. I think that'll be like the new technology to like heal us is be like
Mm,
vibrations, healing sounds. Yeah. So
Yeah, at our studio they have this like big bell.
mm.
It can fit over your head, and they'll like put it over your
yes,
head, and then they ding it. It's pretty cool. They
They
did
put the
that to me.
bell on your head.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
big,
cool.
but it has like a handle on top, and then it's like a big round thing, like almost like a helmet, and they go over your head with it, and bang, bang.
That's cool.
yeah. I've seen like big, huge singing bowls, and you'll like step in the center of it, and they'll
Mm,
like ding the singing bowl, and it like
right.
vibrates through you too. Hmm.
Yeah. Every morning when I come in my meditation room, I ring the bell 3 times. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
I put all my deities asleep when I go to bed, then pull the cover off them, wake them up, ring them with the bell and the puja light. So yeah, ring your bell as much as possible, you know.
yeah.
But
You're
yeah, I could just see them now. Like, wait a minute, we just gave free energy. Now you want our sound vibrations too? Dang it!
like free healing too.
Right, free healing. How are we gonna make money off of
Yeah.
medical insurance? You know?
Yeah, we had a good thing going for a while. Yeah, they
But
they don't
there's
want us
hope.
to see that.
There's hope in the Himalayan
Yeah,
mountains. They have all this, So
yeah,
the Buddhists, they're all on to it. They know what's going on.
Yeah, I do that in the morning also. I have the ones, on a little string, and you
Yeah,
ding them
yeah.
together.
yeah,
They look like little UFOs too. I always look at that and I'm like, looks like two little UFOs. Bing.
Oh, hit them
ding.
together. Yeah.
Darren Carter says, "Deja vu is going through the roof. It is. It's cracking the roof."
Darren Carter, you ain't kidding, my brother. I mean, daily basis, I see deja vu. I've been here before. I've been in this situation. Yeah. So yeah, deja vu is almost like all day, every day. In my case, I definitely have deja vu a lot. I agree
Yeah.
with you, Darren. It's happening a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, have I done this before?
This is my
Yes.
first day at the rodeo. I've been here. I've done this before. I've been in this situation. Yeah, it's happening a lot for sure.
Well, this is kind of like deja vu, but like the power of humming. Like when I was a little
Mm,
girl, I would always like when I was stressed or bored or whatever, I'd just be like hum hum hum. Hum. I don't know, and
mm,
then like just hum doing the hum bija sound, the throat sound. It like relaxes me. Just going hum, and I can feel it vibrate through my whole body. It like something about just humming like relaxes you. And yeah, I just knew that when I was a little girl, and then like people would take pictures of me, and I was always rolling my eyes up like I was in samadhi, and people would
mm.
be like, "Oh, she's just in her imaginary world." but it was like maybe I knew some things when I was younger, but I just forgot. I don't know if that's deja vu, but it was just the mind wipe. But like when we're younger, we're pure souls and we know all this stuff, but this world just like it takes it all out of you and you lose your magic. But it's just, yeah, I think we come in and we know everything, but somehow we just forget it all. But yeah, no, like I kind of remember I could talk to my dogs, and like now, like when my cats are misbehaving, I'll just tell them don't do that, and they listen to me. So it's just like I don't know. It's interesting. Like it's kind of like a remembering of like, oh, I used to do that. Why did I forget that? So yeah, I wonder if anybody else has. I don't know. That's kind of like a deja vu too.
Yeah, like about the humming. Yeah, the bija mantra for the throat chakra is hum,
Yeah.
HUM, right? And hamsa. So in our Kriya yoga tradition, we have a lot of hum, right? We really cultivate that bija sound and encourage it and enforce it. So yeah, I would definitely say hum, vibrating the sound syllable of hum. It becomes
Um.
a beautiful practice, like when you open your throat chakra with hum, you are able to speak into existence more. You more creativity and yeah, letting more speech, more communication through your throat chakra. So yeah, I would definitely say hum as much as possible.
Yeah, it
Definitely,
feels
right?
good. Yeah,
Yeah, it
feels like a
feels
bell
good.
going through me.
And if you
Yeah,
ever feel like scratchy throat or cough, definitely lean into hum, right?
yeah,
HUM in your throat chakra. Yeah, but yeah, I would definitely say this is not my first day at the rodeo. Like
yeah.
I find it highly unlikely that I came to this Kriya yoga path. The only thing I can kind of make sense of it, I think when I was on the astral plane, I was like, I want to go before I sign my contract. I want to go as far off the Kriya yoga path as I can and see if I could find my way back. And
And you did.
it took me over 40 years and it was a bumpy ride,
Yeah.
right? A lot of obstacles, a roller coaster, right? So but yeah, so I've and when I was in the Himalayan mountains, a lot of yogis were like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "I'm Vedagurudev." And they're like, "Nope, that's not who you
There's
are."
some, yeah,
I can't put my finger on it, but you were definitely this is not your first time on this plane, You definitely couldn't have this yana, this wisdom, and this knowledge that you have by accident. It just doesn't happen that way, And you radiate this certain kind of glow and this certain kind of energy that is very rare, that I've never really seen, and it's I don't know. It's not your first day at the rodeo. Who I was or what was my past incarnation, I don't really know, But yeah, I really feel this is not my first day at the rodeo.
yeah. I don't know. I remember when you did your interview with Chad. I don't know. There was something about you. I was just like, I don't know why you see. I don't know. You like your magnetism or charisma, but it was just like I think he's telling the truth. I believe him. Like you had some. I felt like you had some knowledge to share.
Mm.
So yeah,
If you
but
love Baba G, I love you.
yeah. Well, I guess I better love Baba G or Mataji. uh, um, let me think. I don't know, something I've been thinking about, does everyone really deserve forgiveness? And I say no, but then I deserve peace. But when I come from the perspective of there was never a you or to hurt nor them to blame, everything feels quiet and peaceful and lighter. And I'm not carrying all this anymore. And I don't know, I just came across a nice quote that says the ocean does not hold grudges, it simply
Mm.
returns to calm. So just like,
Yeah, I like
yeah,
that.
let the ocean be calm. And some people do some pretty evil stuff, and it's just like, yeah, and just like, well, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Just let it go.
Yeah, but that's
But
their karma. You
yeah,
you shouldn't try to make sense out of other people's karma. You should try to stay out of the way. And it's a good example of how you don't want to live your life. So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting thing to think about. That's for sure.
yeah,
I like to ask myself, did I ever play the bad guy like in any of my incarnations? Maybe we did that
yeah,
ourselves. So,
yeah. We might
True.
have,
it's a
yeah,
part of the duality, and we have to accept the darkness and understand that that is part of the growth process. So,
True.
yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say for me to get to this point, I definitely had to play the villain and the bad guy a couple times in incarnations. How that happened, when did it happen? Who knows? But like yeah, for you to have spiritual growth, you have to have like a polarity of something to compare it to. So I probably did something I'm not proud of in this life and past lives, that's for
yeah.
sure. But
Let me do a 180 on this.
yeah, I'm trying to go forward, not backwards. So
Yeah.
learn from that. Like Baby Yoda said, this is not the way.
Oh, Darren makes me so happy. He says, "Old head on a young shoulders." People used to say to my ma'am about me, and he's been here before. Yeah, you've got an old
Yeah,
head on a young man.
they always say like my guru used to say new soul mistakes, rookie mistakes, right? Like
Yeah,
yeah, or like very wise, an old soul, right? Has very good wisdom and has already been through the rodeo and already learned from their mistakes. So yeah, I like how that sounds. Old head on a new body. That sounds
yeah,
blissful, right? You carry the wisdom that you've gained in many incarnations and have a new vibrant body, right? Like, you know, I translate this into a uh, new form with an old soul mentality. So yeah.
Yeah,
so let.
I had a dentist appointment. This is another kind of weird little
Ooh,
synchronicity, but I did not want to go. They said I got a crown, and they said just by X-ray, they could only see it by X-ray. They said it's like got a gap under there or something. They said some bacteria or plaque could get in there, and then eventually you'll need a root canal if that happens. But I was just like, I'm not having any problem with that tooth. I really, I hate to go in there and get that injection, and then so I got the time of my appointment confused anyway, so this is weird, but I did not want to go. I'm like, dentist tomorrow, and I got up early and stuff, and this is just like a thing where it just worked out kind of perfect, but so the phone rings, and sometimes I don't even answer that, but I look and it's a doctor or something, and I'm like, well, and it was like 7:15, and I thought my appointment was at 9. I was going to leave at 8. And she's like, the doctor's not going to be able to see you today. They're out of town or they're sick or something because you've got 8 o'clock. And I was like, oh, 8 o'clock? I would have been there late anyway. So it was like they
hmm.
canceled it. I didn't have to go. I mean, eventually I'm going to have to go anyway. Or just like, I'd rather just like monitor it. But anyway. But yeah, they appointment got canceled. I would have missed it anyway. So yeah, it was kind of a little weird thing that happened.
Well,
Yeah, like
I don't know.
like in Thailand, I lived my life like that. Like when I came here, I realized that they have what's called Thai time, which is an excuse for them to show up whenever they feel like it or be lazy. So now I just do what I do, and if they cancel the appointment, I look at it as a blessing. Like, all right, cool. I didn't make any plans or change my day. I just let it happen the way it happened. So
Yeah,
like you know. So if someone cancels an appointment, it was like, all right, that's cool, because I'm still doing my thing anyway. I'm gonna adjust and look for the opportunity to fill in that space with something else. So
Yep, I was happy. I was stoked. I was like, yeah, no appointment today. Thank you,
yeah,
Baba G.
yeah, exactly. It was true blessing.
Yeah, yesterday was supposed to be my first day at my new job, but
Mm.
my boss was just like, let's do it today. But yesterday I was so tired. I slept until 9 and I was supposed to be, I would have had to been there at 5. So I was like, oh, that worked out. I was too tired to start my new job anyways. So it's kind of nice when these things happen and they don't
Mhm,
work out, but they worked out because they didn't work out. So
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the dentist, I keep hearing that it's like your wisdom teeth are important, but my dentist, he talked me into removing my wisdom teeth because I have a small mouth, and he said that I'm going to get cavities, and it's really hard to clean them. And
Mm.
I supposedly like if you disrupt the nerve lines from your wisdom teeth, you're I don't know, it's like important to keep your wisdom teeth, but I feel like I'm perfectly fine. But been hearing a lot of stuff that you don't ever remove your wisdom teeth, but maybe that's something that you can like blow healing energy at too, and it's gonna be fine. But or maybe like hearing that it's bad makes you think it's bad, and that you don't want that thought in your mind. But I don't know.
Mine were
I know.
removed, and my daughter had hers removed, and
Yeah,
my wife just had hers removed. Um, but yeah, it makes you wonder, like, why do we even have wisdom teeth if they cause so much problems, you know? But
yeah,
but yeah, I don't think it's a problem.
yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a problem. Like, you try to get us into a higher state where you're unaffected by anything, right? Like,
yeah.
wisdom
I'm,
teeth
I
here,
still have
wisdom
wisdom.
teeth there. Yeah, you're unaffected by it, right? Like, you know, it doesn't make you less of a yogi or yogini if you have your wisdom teeth, you know? But yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there on the internet that tries to get in your head and dance around, but I would just stay unaffected, you know? If it hurts you, then that's a different story. But if you're unaffected by it, you just be like, oh, okay, you know?
Yeah.
They say a lot of stuff about a lot of different things, and you know, I mean, I see things almost daily on the internet about Kriya yoga, about yoga. I'm like, come on, you know, get out of here, you know. I mean, look at what they say. If you open your third eye, you'll let the
You
devil
go
in.
crazy.
You
Yeah.
know, this type of stuff. You know, okay, yeah, whatever. You know, opening it right now, no
Yeah.
devil, never seen him, no experience. Ghost story that doesn't affect me, you know?
Yeah. And I don't even want that thought in my mind because then it might be maybe I'll make it real. Yeah. It's like a
Yeah,
mind control thing.
you don't even want to crystallize that thought, you know? You want to have thoughts that really uplift you, and you know, if you're going to manifest something, you don't want to manifest the devil. You want to manifest the Powerball lottery.
Yeah. I
Not the
want
devil.
manifest good things.
So focus on what uplifts you and makes you better,
Uh,
you know? Definitely don't invoke the devil, you know, if possible.
Darren Carter says, loads of fatigue going on around the people I come into contact with. Yeah, people do seem really tired. Hmm.
Yeah, they're worn down by this Maya delusional world. It's overwhelming, and you know, it always puts this boot on your neck, and you know, it's always chaotic, and they're pulling you in all directions. The social media slot machine, the mainstream media slot machine. You know, it's overwhelming. You know, like if you attach yourself to that, you just want to fall out and go to sleep, you know? Like you said, fatigue. You want to go to sleep on the floor, you know? You're tired. You know, you're so run down by all this mass media propaganda, you know, pulling you in all directions, the psyops, everything is just overwhelming. So I agree with you, Darren. Like a lot of people, they're totally overwhelmed with it, and they don't have no Kriya's in their pocket, no spiritual tradition. They're spiritually homeless, spiritually bankrupt. So if you're in that situation, you're definitely going to be overwhelmed, and you know, about to pass out, at the end of the day, like from all the constant psyops in every direction you look, pulling, stealing your attention. So yeah, I would agree to you. And if somebody out there is going through that, go to freekriyayoga.com. We'll give you some basic
Yeah.
techniques to integrate into your daily life, because this world is super overwhelming if you don't have a spiritual toolbox to draw from, or
Yeah.
some
Find the right
kriyas in
tool.
your pockets. Yeah, find the right tool. So you could get away from this overwhelming world out here. But yeah, I agree with you, Darren. A lot of fatigue out here. People are run down. They're overwhelmed. So yeah, have some spiritual tradition that you go to help you navigate this crazy Maya delusional world, because it's definitely crazy and delusional for sure.
So
Yeah.
I've got a question about Gayatri, and
Mm.
I want to like each of the gods or goddesses, like Lakshmi is prosperity. I wanted to know exactly what how I should be focusing my energy when I'm chanting the Gayatri, because when I'm doing Lakshmi, I'm just like thinking about how thankful I am that I have everything I need, and about prosperity, and also what the mantra means. I know you've like done it in class before, but if you could go over the Gayatri mantra, the meaning of it.
Yeah, Gayatri Mantra means I'm invoking the Shakti, the divine feminine energy, and I'm lighting every cell in my body with inner divinity, and I'm radiating that glowing inner divinity. I'm a walking nuclear power plant of inner divinity. Like, we're lighting our inner lamp with our inner divinity and radiating and glowing that out and vibrating that out. So that's pretty much what the mantra means in a Shakti kind of feminine kind of form. Like Shiva's similar too, like radiating pure consciousness, but this is the most profound way to light every cell of your body with your inner divinity, or light your inner lamp, or obtain the divine light inside you as you. I would say that's basically what the Gayatri mantra means. I forget which class it was, but we broke down each bija mantra. But yeah, I can send you that again, Paul, if you want. When we give mantra diksha in our class, we go through each bija, right? Om, the primordial sound of the universe. Next, 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 next. So it basically puts the puts together the whole puzzle and the whole meaning of it. But yeah, I could send that to you again. But from what I remember, that's what it basically means: lighting your inner lamp, radiating your inner divinity, lighting every cell of your body with your inner divinity.
Okay, great, thank you.
Well, guess what? Mariana's here. She says, hello, my friends. Hello.
Namaste,
Hello.
Mariana. Yeah, Mariana, I saw you posted in our community about eagle breath pranayama.
Yeah, I'm
I think
excited to
we'll do
learn it.
that. We'll do that on Saturday. Because
Hmm.
the next week we're gonna end our year with celebrating the glory of Jesus, Yeshua. So yeah,
It's
we'll
your
do that.
well, Mariana, she says, I'm doing my sadhana and listening to the podcast stream of consciousness. Sounds amazing.
Nice, outstanding. Yeah, we're glad we can guide you in your sadhana practice. Let us know how's it going and what you're doing in your sadhana, or when you finish. I don't want to interrupt your
Yeah.
sadhana flow.
Well, Mariana says, yes, I am so excited about the eagle pranayama. Me too.
Eagle breath pranayama. Yeah, let's do it. That's a good idea. I saw you post it, and yeah, we'll do it in this. This will be our 93rd class, so we're getting closer and closer to our 100th class, which will be a big extravaganza in
Yeah.
2026.
Yes. So excited. I was thinking, like, I was probably an NPC at one time. I was, because I was not awake. But I was thinking like possible signs somebody's an NPC, a non-player character. Like you ask them questions that require real introspections and like real inner experience, and they ignore the question or they laugh nervously. Like if you ask somebody, what do you feel when you look at the stars? Or I don't know, like something that would like that's like I don't know, what is the most surreal moment you've ever had? And they get really uncomfortable, like questions
Mm.
that require like deep thought. So I was thinking, or like I don't know, what's another one? What happens when we die? I don't know. There's certain people out there that get really uncomfortable if you ask them like these type of philosophical questions. And I don't know when the moment was when I started. I don't know, when I joined the Kriya Yoga school, like I just became a question machine. And I
Mm.
don't know, I've always been interested in spirituality, but it wasn't like my main focus. But I think maybe a lot of people, I don't know what has to happen to activate people for them to wake up. So I was just thinking that was an interesting thought. And you were an NPC at one time, Vedagurudev, and
Mm.
then Babaji hit you with your lightning bolt. And some people, it's something dramatic has to happen, or it's just a gradual thing. Like you start questioning your reality.
Yeah, I
So
would say it's not one size fits all. It's different
yeah,
for everybody. They're all on different levels. So take a trip down memory lane when I was a supreme NPC, lost in the sauce, all of the above, treated
yeah,
my body like an amusement park. Yeah, I agree with you. I really didn't care anything about God, anything about spirituality. It was total junk to me. Like, you know, even like yoga, I hated it. I was like, what are these hippies doing in California, hugging trees and downward dog? That doesn't work, you
yeah. Now
know.
you
So
love it.
I was a total NPC, and intuition came. The thing you hate is the thing you are, you know. So I started to wake up and realize my true inner potential inside me as me. Yeah, so I would say some people it's a gradual thing, you know. It doesn't really happen too often in your early life cuz you're too consumed with materialism and everything, but when you get a chance, when you get older, you start to contemplate it more. Like why am I here? Who am I? What
Yeah,
are the secrets of the universe? Like what does this all mean? What is my soul's purpose? You know, you start asking yourself these very profound questions, and yeah, the answers start coming to you, and you start cultivating it and enhancing it and doing practices to elevate your soul and elevate your consciousness and really clear out all the conditioning, the identities, the distractions you collected during your life, and really try to realize your true inner potential inside you as you, and you start looking outside you for things. You start looking for internal things, you know, like you start doing your inner work. Happiness is inside you, not outside you. So yeah, I would definitely say that it's been an interesting ride, and if I could
yeah,
do it, anybody could do it, because I was totally lost in the sauce, and I was, like you said, a supreme NPC. That was me, right? I was the poster boy for
yeah,
NPC. That was me. I was totally
yeah. If
consumed
you're
in my
old,
material ego self, you know?
yeah, your old self would probably not believe what he's seeing right now. Like that.
Yeah, I look at my like DJ awards and my DJ career, and I don't even recognize that person anymore. I mean, I say to myself almost every day on a daily basis, who did that? That was you. I don't remember that. I don't even
Yeah,
recognize that person no more. When did that happen? So, yeah, you start realizing your true inner potential, and the mask or the monkey suit you used to put on to go to work, you don't relate to that no more. Like I retired my monkey suit.
yeah. I'm retiring it.
I don't want to wear my monkey suit to bed no more or wear it 24 hours a day, you know. I put it up in the closet, turn the page on my life book. So Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
my
yeah.
interpretation of NPC is a little different. So
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
it stands for non-player character. So um that would be like in a video game, you got those online games. Some of them are actual like people behind it, but other ones are being played by the computer. So to me, an NPC is a soulless being. It's not even really like a real human. It's just like a android type thing it's just there to fill a space where a player is needed, but there's no soul to inhabit it. So that's my interpretation of
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that's
Maybe
well put.
there's
Well,
both. Yeah.
I guess I was an NPC because I'm not a soulless being. I'm just
But we were
lost in the
some
sauce.
yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe we were just needed to be activated. But I do believe, Paul, that there are people that are just like players, like I don't know, maybe the people at the gas station. I don't
Yeah.
know. They're just background people.
exactly.
Well, I liked what you said in our last Soul Talks, Veronica. If you are surrounded by turkeys, then you will become a turkey, right?
Yeah.
So
I want to
I
fly
guess
like an eagle.
I was consumed by NPCs all around me, and I just
Yeah.
became a product of my
Yeah.
environment. And
Yes.
I assumed I was an NPC, you know.
You
So
absorb what you're around.
what'd you say? Eagles don't fly with turkeys, right?
Yeah. It's hard to
So
fly like an eagle when you're surrounded by turkeys.
it's hard to fly like an eagle when you're surrounded by turkeys. So I guess I was surrounded by turkeys, and I started to believe I was a turkey, you know. But then I woke up and
Yeah.
realized I was an
Like,
eagle,
whoop.
right? I want to fly like an eagle. I don't want to be one of these turkeys. So yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I was a product of my environment. I was just surrounded by NPCs, so it hypnotized me into believing I was an NPC. Then Baba G hit me with his lightning bolt, you know, smacked me across my face. I woke up and say, "Oh, eagle, not turkey."
Yeah. I know who I am.
That made me think about the ugly duckling fairy tale, you know. It was a
Mm,
duckling, but you know, it thought it was a duck, but it was really a swan or whatever.
yeah.
Darren has a
No,
story. Oh, go on.
I was just gonna say no eagles, no turkeys here, all eagles.
Yes. Darren says there's a yoga teacher who lives near me. She goes
Mm.
by every day pulling a trailer full of straw with her mountain bike. She doesn't stop. What a legend. She's 90 years young. Wow. That sounds,
Yeah,
I can visualize
it.
that.
If you could do your sadhana consistently, you'd be surprised. You know, like definitely yoga is like a night and day difference for me. Like you know, like you'd be surprised. I've been in some initiations where there's like 70-year-old lady and she's doing all the advanced postures and hatha yoga and everything. I was like, damn, you know, like wow,
Yeah.
what an inspiration. I agree with you, Darren. She has her bike and her straw, and she doesn't give up. She
Yeah.
has
It
her
keeps going.
yoga techniques, the way to like wind behind her sail, and it's a good example of like if you really commit to yoga, you know, this father time
Yeah.
has no effect on you. I mean, we're
Yeah.
never gonna get out of here alive, all of us, but you can prolong your
Yeah.
life by just implementing some simple yoga practices into your life, and that's basically the kriyas we do. The Sitas basically invented these kriyas to enhance their life. They were like, I want to live as long as possible and get as far down the spiritual path. So hopefully I don't incarnate, but if I do incarnate, I'll pick up where I left off. So that is basically the ultimate goal of yoga, especially hatha yoga, to maintain your physical body as long as possible. I told a story. There was one yogi who I met in the Himalayan mountains. He was over 100 years old. He just did the shoulder stand pose every day, which
Yeah.
is, I think it's number 3 in our series of 18. So I go no other asanas. Nope, shoulder stand pose. So that inversion, that upside down position of the shoulder stand pose, he attributed it to his long life. He didn't do hundreds of thousands of Kriyas. He just did the shoulder stand pose, you know? And I was like,
Yeah.
wow. So if you really commit to it and integrate these practices into your daily life, you'd be surprised
Yeah.
how far it take you. I mean, in my personal case, it's night and day difference, you know? Like, wow, you know? So, and
Yeah.
just by doing some asanas and everything. And I like
Yeah.
to be a good example. Like, Vedagurudev is not the most limber person, but I can do the bow pose or the plow pose every once in a
Yeah.
while.
Age is just a number.
Age is just a number. When I first started on the Kriya yoga path, they would show me the asanas, and I was like, no, my body does not do that. I'm stiff as a rock, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm stiff as a board. But slowly and gently, I just, you know, did it every day, and here I am today, you
Yeah.
know?
And then your seat up powers kicked in.
You know, all right, shoulder stand pose. You know, let me carry this rock up this hill, no problem, right? Right?
Powering up.
Leveling up, right? Powering up.
You're
Yeah,
unstoppable.
I'll be 62 in
And you
February, and
look
like
great.
I got my youngest age estimate ever at the Quick Trip. I was getting my beer, and they were like, they said something about carding, and I just mentioned, oh, I'm 61, and the girl was like jaw dropped, and she was like, I would have said you were like 39 or 41 at the most.
Oh, what a
So that was
compliment.
the lowest one I ever got, but it's frequently around 45, you know, and so that's still
Nice.
that's a
Yeah,
good 15
great.
years less than what I really am. But if you look at a lot of people my age, you know, oh, they're in bad shape, you know.
Yeah.
You know, they're hunched over or big
Yeah.
beer gut, or you know, some of them are on canes and stuff. But so yeah, it's definitely in like, yeah, like when I see the yoga instructor and how she can bend, and I'm like, I'm still not there yet, but I'm like, everybody should be able to do that, you know? It's like our bodies get constricted, like it's the fascia, they call it fascia. It's like a skin, you know, like fibers or whatever that like keep this little bag of water together, and it gets bound up and tightened because you never bend that way anymore. So the fascia just adapts to your normal position. And I'm sometimes like, oh my God, how does she get her legs like straight up like that? Or, you know, how is she able to fold over like so far down like that? And I'm like, but you know, little by little I'm getting there. So I do like the physical practice, and I think it's an important part, you know. And you know, also like, yeah, just when I'm doing the physical practice, I get pulled out of my head, you know, and into my body. So, you know, I'm not thinking about all the Maya stuff. I'm just like thinking about my body and like just feeling different, you know, aspects. I'm like, oh, that doesn't feel right. Like I feel like I should be more flexible right there, or, you know, whatever. Just noticing small things like that. So
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah, when you're twisted up like a pretzel in advanced asana posture, who has time to think what Kim Kardashian's wearing to the Grammys or whatever?
Yeah.
You know, you're like, man, I'm in here. I'm locked in.
I'm locked in. Well, I've been thinking, like, when you meditate, you're cleaning the energetic field, and
True.
I'm not just helping myself. I'm helping the environment of everyone around me, and my peace becomes their peace in meditation.
True.
Um, so I don't know, like meditation feels like kind of like mind control in a way, but also if I just sit, I've noticed like if I just sit in silence for like 30 to 60 minutes, like solutions will come to me, like problems I have, just being quiet, like all these things that are not even thinking, but it's just like whatever problems I have. I think if you could just sit for 30 to 60 minutes, like whatever issues you have, they like magically, like the answers come to you. And I just thought that was interesting, like how important meditation is Like it could like solve all your problems.
Yeah, absolutely. When you sit alone and be alone with yourself, they say silence is the best teacher. So like just by taking a few moments of yourself, calming your mind, the world kind of dissipates. It's like clouds passing in the sky. And yeah, by meditating, you really clean out your house and uplift yourself. So yeah, I would
Yeah, it's
say
kind of yeah.
meditation is very profound. I lost my train of thought there, but
Yeah. I don't know,
I
we
had
it doesn't
something.
seem like we're doing anything, but by just being quiet, like you're getting all these downloads of like, oh, this is what I should do for this problem, and I should do this and this and this. And I'm not doing anything, but things are happening by just being quiet and doing nothing. But things, I don't know, it's an odd thing to say, but things are happening doing nothing.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
said, silence is the best teacher.
yeah,
So when you're alone with yourself, my guru used to say we're having tea on our crown chakra with God. So, or having a meeting with God or meeting with yourself. So you start to get insights and you start shedding the distractions and really focusing your energy on whatever problem you have at hand and really leaning into it. And the solutions come when you just become a good listener and just cultivate your inner silence, which is called Mona. So yeah, I always like to sit in Mona, and the answers are readily available, and I just kind of open the crown of my head, and the stream of consciousness hits the crown of my head, and I get
yeah,
downloads and insights. Where they come from, how they come, who knows? But
yeah.
yeah, very profound.
Are you saying that doing nothing is actually something?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, yeah, like, like, yeah, you're like you're planting the seed to do something, but as doing nothing. It sounds backwards. Yes. It made sense in my head. Now I'm saying it, I'm like, oh, well, Paul, Darren Carter, he sent, it's all the love I send you, Paul.
Thank you, Darren.
We never get
Likewise.
enough love. Transmuting love as much
Yeah.
as possible.
Darren says everybody is super flexy under anesthetics. Like, well, I can't say that
Yeah,
word.
yeah. When you're under certain chemicals, you're not thinking 100% clear. So
Mariana says I am doing the bridge and wheel pose, then
mm.
half wheel, but every time I press the top of my head against the floor, it feels like I have water in my nose afterwards. Ooh.
Yeah. So when you do the half wheel pose and you put the crown of your head on the floor, you kind of don't want to put a lot of pressure on your head and your neck. Just lightly push it, and you kind of dissipate the pressure amongst all four of your two legs and your hands, so you kind of evenly balance it. So yeah, the full wheel. Wow, that's the one that gets me all the time, right?
Could that
You
be
really got.
Amrita that she's
That's what I was
doing?
thinking.
Yeah, could be. If it is Amarita, I would just use your tongue like K Cherry Mudra and push it up to your third eye, your eyebrow chakra, your agna. That's usually what I do because I supremely have that problem. My mouth fills up like a glass of water with Amarita. That's just my karma. So, but yeah, when you're in the full wheel pose and you feel like some Amarita, I wouldn't try to swallow it because it makes it uncomfortable. I would just try to take the tip of your tongue and push it up to your third eye. But that happens to me a lot. So I feel your pain, Mariana. I understand. And when you're in the full wheel pose, it's takes a little bit of practice because you're like, you want to
Yeah.
spit, but you can't spit. So you have to delegate it a different way. And I usually use the tip of my tongue to push it up to my third eye. So the Amarita drips down from the third eye, and I push it back up to the third eye. basically like not now, please, like and you're trying to hold it so you don't want to come down and I don't know, spit or whatever. So it takes a little bit of practice to delegate it the right way. But yeah, I would definitely say spread the weight out over your body, over both feet and both hands, and lightly put the crown of your head on. You don't want to have no pressure on the top of your crown because you start to hurt your neck. And
Yeah.
when you're in the full wheel pose or the half wheel pose, you really breathe into it, right? Like you breathe into your spine, your spinal breathing, and that's helped me a lot, right? Because it could be struggling and painful to hold the full wheel pose for a while. So when I started breathing into my spine, it really helped, balance my body, and not get inside my own head in the full wheel pose, which is difficult because you're like,
Yeah, I'm stuck.
so it's you have a tendency to hold your breath, but when you can start to breathe, it helps balance you out and dissipate the struggle. So yeah, I really breathe through my nose as much as possible. Breathing out all the stress and tension when you're up there. But yeah, take some practice. Definitely for me, full wheel pose is one of those ones where you're like, okay, we're going to war today. And the half wheel is a little better because you're kind of balancing your weight. You have your head. It's like a 5-point stance. You have your head, your hands, and your feet to kind of balance it. But when you're in the full wheel, you don't have the luxury of your head to balance it. So
Yeah.
you're just up there in the universe. So breathe in the peace and bliss, breathe out the stress and tension of the full wheel pose. That would probably be my best suggestion. And do spinal breathing through your spine from your root to your crown.
Since you've got such a surplus of Amrita, I think we should bottle it and sell it on the school store.
Yeah, maybe. Once Thailand gets the mail,
Have a vial of my spit.
vial of Vedgurudev's Amrita.
Yeah.
If you see behind the scenes of Babaji's quote, I have to spit because it like collects up. For some reason,
Yeah.
anytime I read something or think, it really collects up. So yeah.
Yeah.
I could feel it right now. It's hearing me talk about it, so it's
Yeah, it's like
filling
I'm
up the
coming.
cup. So you'll see me like swallow, push it up.
Well,
Bottled
Mary,
Amrita at kriyayogamasterclass.com. $10 a
yeah.
jar. Vedagurudev official authentic Amrita.
Yeah, maybe it'll be like Dan Van Tree's little healing lotion. Wherever the hurts are, you can like rub it on your body.
Yeah, when I went to Satu Pond Lake, I bottled up the water. I have it still, like break
Oh,
in case of emergency, just in case. A lot of people requested it actually too.
yeah,
So I have some also where just in case, I get hit by a bus, I'm breaking out
yeah.
my Satu Pond Lake, Himalayan Lake, divine water for heal myself. We could do that too. I can just see me. Oh, it's Tuesday, Amrita Day.
Yeah. I'm I'm milking it.
Or Veronica, we have 50 orders of Amrita.
I'm
I
selling it on
gotta
my
get
shop.
to work.
Oh, I love it. Mary Anna, you are a yogini rock star. She says she just finished the shoulder and stand pose and its
Mm.
variations. LOL. Wow.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the shoulder stand pose. Like I was saying, the yogi in the Himalayan mountains, that's the only one he does. And he lived to be over 100. So
Yes.
yeah, you have the shoulder stand pose, and you add the variations like the scissor, the twist. Yeah, very very
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah,
You just
I like
added
the
10
shoulder
years to
stand
your
pose.
life. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, you just added 10 years. Yeah, exactly. Nothing could stop you now.
I'm just thinking also if we can just, live a little longer, maybe another 10, 20 years, the technology that's going to be coming, they can just print you a new organ if your organ fails or something
Yeah,
like that. So I
it's
think,
coming.
life extension is coming also. I mean, it's been getting longer and longer, but I think it kind of got to a point where now it's like leveled off and all the crap stuff is starting to take a toll. But yeah, I think the technology is going to be there to heal a lot of conditions, or arthritis and stuff like that. Who knows?
Yeah.
Or
So preserve your body till you get to the finish line. Shoulder stand pose once a day. You probably make it.
Another thing I thought was, if I could live forever, would I want to? And like the
you
answer to
might get
that was,
bored.
yeah, it was kind of like, I don't know. Just because I'm scared to death a little bit, I still am, I gotta admit, but it's kind of, it's a little weird. I guess I'm more scared of the pain of it. Somebody said something like that. I'm not scared of death, but I just don't want to be there when it happens, or something like that. But
It's the unknown. We're always scared of the unknown, but maybe there's nothing to be scared of.
yeah.
Uh, we talk about talk nicely to your water. What about when you're taking a shower, talking to the water that's washing you and saying nice things to the water, like thank you for cleaning my body, thank you for showering me with healing water. I don't know. This,
I do that myself. I mean,
yeah,
I'm thinking it. I don't actually say it, but I'm like thinking it to myself. So I don't know if I wonder if that's good enough just to think it.
maybe I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would take the opportunity to talk to all forms of water: shower, bath, water you drink, water in your food, and all water. I would talk highly to it as much as possible. So yeah, that's a definitely great practice. Talk as highly as you can to any form of water, any opportunity you have to talk to the water in your body.
Mariana says, but the rates of cancer are skyrocketing, and it's concerning. Vedagurudev, is there anything in Kriya Yoga that could possibly keep you healthy or protect you? Honestly, I'm a bit afraid of cancer.
I
Hmm.
would say by the asana practice that you're doing, you should be okay. I would say you're better than okay. I wouldn't will really worry about cancer too much. My guru used to say, think disease, you have disease. Don't think disease, you don't have disease. And this is more of a hardcore yogic approach. So I wouldn't put cancer in your vocabulary because then you're kind of acknowledging it. I'll be like, it doesn't exist in my universe. But I would say by you doing your yogic practices, eating right, having the right mindset, you should be okay. You should be able to overcome cancer as much as possible. You're doing all the right things, Mariana. So I would say definitely keep up the good work. But
Yeah, I think stress is like the major cause of most of these diseases. So
mm,
stress does get addressed in yoga.
true.
We're regulating our nervous system using our breathing techniques. We're eliminating stress, and just we don't let shit bother us anymore.
Right. Yeah, we breathe in the peace and bliss. We breathe out the stress and tension. So with every breath, you just breathe out the stress and tension, and you'll get to a point where stress doesn't even exist in your universe. I don't ever think of stress. So just be a stress-free yogi out there, a yogini out there, and yeah, don't, like Paul said, don't let stress get to you. Don't try to really make sense of the world. Just try to relax in a constant state of being and peace, comfort, harmony, and freedom. And yeah, you'll be surprised how these so-called things people say will affect you don't really affect you anymore. You're like, nah, you know, cancer doesn't exist in my vocabulary, in
On
my
my vibe.
dictionary.
That's what Darren says. Focus on what you do want. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
focus on
true.
bad.
Yeah, focus on good things, you know, not bad things. You want to invoke abundance, wealth, prosperity, good health, unconditional love, you know, your soulmate that uplifts you. And once you harmonize yourself on that frequency, then you'll be surprised of how things kind of come together. Yeah. I think I said this earlier. We don't invoke the devil, we invoke peace and harmony into our life, right? I'm not calling, hello, come over here. I want you to exist in my universe. No thanks, you know.
Yeah.
So all,
Know
all
when to
these
walk
lower
away.
frequencies, we don't acknowledge them. They don't exist in our universe. We only welcome peace, harmony, love, abundance. All the other lower frequencies, we leave them out in the cold and rain. They don't exist in our universe.
About cancer, this is a weird thing that I did hear that I heard, and this is in England, that they actually have a law that it's illegal to cure cancer, you know. So
What?
it's
Mm.
another thing, just like the energy thing. Oh, we can't afford our boat if you don't have cancer. Like, oh, how are we going to get our money for our new boat? You know, so
All right, we're
Yeah.
selling Vedagurudev Amrita on our shop. Like, we're gonna cure cancer.
Yeah, look at that. There's a law you can't cure
That's
cancer, but
crazy.
we should be helping people. We should be healing people. We should be uplifting people, not throwing them under the bus. Yeah, like Paul said, how am I going to buy a boat unless there's cancer here? I need a new Mercedes so I could drive around England, you know? We don't the money's not in the medicine. It's the money's not in the cure, it's in the medicine, you know? So
Hmm.
that's what they would say. So, yeah, you begin to see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. So, I would hope that they give everybody free energy. I would hope that they give everybody a cure to cancer. I would hope they do everything to uplift people and make people better.
Ooh. Mariana just had a great idea. She says, I want Kriya Yoga practice white clothes like Vedagurudev has. Do we have that in our yoga store? I'll start
No,
looking.
but we should probably get that. That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Like, yeah, traditional yogic sadik attire, Kriya band attire that I wear. Yeah, I use this to do my yoga practice also. They have long sleeve and they have short sleeve. That's a good idea. Maybe we should try to find that. You
Yeah.
know?
Ah,
Yeah, we're working on Raksha beads. We're working on that's another thing we add to our
yeah.
store. So our store is for our members by our members. So
Yeah. You just gave
yeah,
us an
yeah,
idea.
yeah, get whatever you want. That's what we'll try to get, you know, and we'll try to add to our store. So
Mm,
we have a one-stop shop where you could buy everything you want. That's a good idea, you know.
yeah.
Now
Darren
we
Carter says, batshit bonkers Britain. Yes. Sorry. But yeah,
That's
we
what he
should
said. That shit. Oh, what is
batshit
it?
bonkers Britain.
Oh, bad shit bonkers, right? Yeah, Britain, England is bad shit bonkers. Yeah, well, yeah, they're out here. You know, I mean, they don't care about us. So
They
so
don't care
I
about
I
just
us.
I like what Darren said. We don't care about the white coats either. You know, those doctors telling us what we should do with our body.
Yeah.
I
Take
did
care of
just
yourself out there.
I just searched it up because, you know, that's something I heard, but like I didn't do any research myself, but I just asked AI about it. So it says no, but here's what it really says. There's the Cancer Act of 1939. It prohibits advertising unproven cures. The act makes it a criminal offense to take part in the publication of any advertisement that offers to treat any person for cancer, to prescribe any remedy for it, or to give advice in connection with the treatment of cancer. So basically they're going to say, oh, you come up with a cure for cancer? No, that's fake. So we're putting you in jail, you know?
So
That's how they
that's how
did
they
it.
do
But
it.
yeah.
What if it's real? They probably still put you in jail,
Yeah.
right? Can't have that. How am I going to buy my boat tomorrow? Right?
That ruins my plans.
Water car? Where's the water car guy? He said it worked. I'm waiting here today. It should have been a press conference. Gone missing. Never heard of again, right?
Well, Mariana says yes. I will buy the entire attire and Raksha beads. Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
even think about
nice.
clothes like yogic clothes. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That's a good idea. Yogic pants and yoga,
Yeah.
like what I wear, like a yoga shirt. Yeah, this is what I use to practice all my asanas and all my yoga practices. Well, as you probably seen in the classroom in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass.
Where
I
did you
have
get
a
your clothes, Vedagurudev? Was it
I
somewhere
bought the
special?
no, I bought these in India, like where I mean these are readily available in India. These are what it's called a sadhak, which is like a devotee, a practicer of Kriya Yoga. So in India, it's readily available, but in the
Nice.
Western words, it's harder to find.
Yeah.
So we'll try to look for it, and
Yeah.
coming soon in 2026 on Kriya Yoga Shop.
Yeah. Yeah, Yogananda, he doesn't have yoga clothes, so that'd be something new. Have your career yoga clothes.
Yeah, and
But
they have a long sleeve, for the Himalayan
yeah.
mountains, and they have short sleeve for
Mm,
like Tamil Nadu where it's hot. So I live in Thailand, so I wear the short sleeve. But yeah, interesting. Good idea, Mariana. We're
yeah,
gonna try to figure that out, and
brilliant.
you know, uh, if you see anything else you like, it's on our Kriya Yoga shop. Let Veronica know.
Yeah,
kriyayogamasterclass.com. So yeah, we want to make it by everybody. So
yeah,
we thought the paintings are good, but if you have any other ideas or insights, we want to make it as best as we
yeah.
can.
So basically on the shop, you don't really have to have any inventory. Like it's made to order, like whenever
True.
you do it. So
Well, yeah,
yeah,
we
I'd
could
love
Yeah.
to
do
see
So
both.
maybe some coffee mugs. I know you have tumblers, but I gotta
yeah.
have me
So
a good ceramic coffee mug.
Okay, we'll get you some coffee mugs too.
yeah. If you want a coffee mug, just tell Veronica which image you want, and she'll put it on our shop and send you the link. So that's just what we have up there now, but we can adjust it for you. Like if you want a
Sure.
different color shirt, we can put it up. So you say I want Shiva and Shakti on the coffee mug, and Veronica can make it and set it up for you, and you could order it.
Nice.
Uh,
Yeah. So basically, on our shop, it's linked to another thing called Printful, and they basically drop ship it.
yeah,
Whatever you order, they send it directly to you. So we don't need inventory. Only thing we would need inventory for is like Ruksha beads or clothes, but we'd have to see.
yeah,
Hopefully we can find a partner and just they drop ship it directly from there. I mean, I was going to try to send it from Thailand to Veronica, but for some reason they blocked the mail
yeah.
to
No can
America and
do.
coming from, yeah, they won't let it. So the saga continues. We'll try to go through the back door. We'll try to figure out a way.
Back to Darren Carter, he says the book burners are trying hard. They sure are. Like,
Those dirty book burners are definitely trying to, capture your consciousness, steal your attention, don't think we've done all the thinking for you. Thinking is a sin of pride. All their stupid sayings that they have. Freedom is not free. All of the above. Yeah, those book burners, right? We can't have you thinking for yourself. That's
uh-uh.
our job. Your
That's
job is to be a good slave or a sheep.
yeah.
We don't need thinkers. Thinking is a sin of pride.
And Mariana says, yes, I will buy Veronica's art too when I get some dough. LOL. Oh, that is
Okay,
very nice of
at
you,
your own
Mariana.
pace. And if you want to join me, Veronica, Paul, Darren, Brendan, Tony, Sasan, we have a lifetime offer where you'll never pay again in the Kriya Yoga School.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. It's around here somewhere.
Well,
Right here. Is this it? Yeah, there you go. So yeah, just email me. There's my email, and whenever you get some dough, whenever you get your tax credit, let me know if that's something you're interested in. And you never have to see that pesky credit card charge ever
yeah.
again on your bill. But
Well,
at your own time, at your own pace, whenever you're ready.
well, Mariana, if this shop takes off and somehow I'm making a boatload of money, I will help you, Mariana, pay for your year membership, so you never have to worry about that pesky bill. So
Yeah,
I'm putting it out there.
free year memberships year round.
Yeah, you deserve it. Ah. Darren Carter says we have unlimited intelligence and we chose to waste it on the negative. How barmy are we? How barmy are we? Ah.
Balmy, yeah, yeah. So
It's
I agree. When you realize your true inner potential, you start to laugh at this Maya delusional world like it is. Like, why am I wasting my time on these mindless videos of Kim Kardashian or what my so-called football team did, and what the Prime Minister of the UK is doing today. All this is junk. But when you realize your true inner potential, you really see. You start doing your inner work and you start focusing on what serves you in the present moment, and all these balmy things dissipate and dissolve like butter in the sun. No more balmy.
ah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
learning
switch
your
over to YouTube, guys.
okay.
Okay, yeah,
Always a
good to have
pleasure.
you, Paul.
Thank you. The
Thank you for
pleasure is
joining us,
mine.
Paul. And if any of our Kriya Yoga School Masterclass members want to join us on screen,
Yeah,
you're always
hop on.
welcome. Just click on the StreamYard link I sent you in the school DM, and you could join us anytime. But yeah, have a great week, Paul. Glad to see you, and see you in our 93rd class. We'll be reviewing the 3 new techniques we learned in the 92nd class. Getting
Yeah.
closer and closer by the day to our 100th class, our big extravaganza.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, let me go back to the comments. Earlier, I was trying to go back to the comments and I accidentally hit the end stream, but luckily I didn't end the stream. I was so scared. Like-
Oh, the comment button is right under the end stream, right?
yes.
Well, we might have ended it earlier. That sounds like something I would do. There's a glare on the screen, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what's this button do? Click
Yeah, and you
end
were
the
saying
stream.
you were getting wound up and saying something profound. I was like, and it said, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to do that."
Oh, well, at least it gave you like a "Are you sure?" message. That
Yeah.
was good.
Mariana says, yes, Darren, you're absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct, Darren.
Yeah, yeah. Darren tells no lies.
Yeah,
Darren is
there.
always correct.
Yeah, he is on the
I
money.
I welcome Darren's insight always from the UK. Outstanding. All right. I got a new word for my vocabulary. Balmy, right?
Balmy. Oh, I'm learning things here. Mariana says, yes, $200, but I would like to donate 300 regardless. You've done so much for us. Never
Oh, it's
enough.
okay. No pressure. Whatever you feel in your heart, that's perfectly fine. I'm just happy to have you as a Kriya Yoga
Yeah.
School Masterclass member, A1 Day 1 member, so no pressure over here. I appreciate your energy always, Mariana, and I'm glad to give you some techniques to help you navigate this crazy Maya delusional world. Very overwhelming.
Yes, certainly is. I don't know. You inspire me, Mariana. Your sadhana practice. You are a rock
Yeah,
star. Like,
absolutely. Right.
Mary, Mariana says, I am just praying for the revenue agency to approve my appeal for tax credit. I really, really, really need it to pay my credit card debt and renew my passports. You're going to get it. It's coming.
Yes. So we'll put that out in the universe. Give Mariana her tax credit,
Yes.
Canadian government. So be it. It is done.
Hmm.
We feel it. We live it. We believe it. We know it. It's got to happen. We harmonize
It's,
it and manifest it on the frequency.
it's
Tax
on its
credit
way.
coming soon. In the mail. Check is in the mail. The appeal has been approved.
Yes. Well, we talk about everything here, so this is kind of a spicy comment question, but is the female orgasm a portal to God? Is creating life the most powerful creative force? If God is love, I was just thinking the sacred energy through exchange through sex, a portal to God, especially if it's true divine union of pure love, not ugly sex, but I don't know. I was thinking when a man truly loves a woman and a woman feels safe, maybe it's like transcending physical sensations into pure spiritual realization. I don't know, not many people get to experience that, but I was thinking maybe that's like where both partners are equal to experience that Shakti creative energy, like manifest a really healing life force. I don't know, that might be a way to heal yourself too, but I don't know. There's a lot of things that would have to come into play to make that happen. But I don't know. I was just thinking maybe that's a way to God too.
Yeah, in the Kriya Yoga perspective, it's a true blessing, right? So Kriya yogis and yoginis don't have sex to have
Yeah.
sex for
Yeah,
pleasure.
not
They have
ugly.
sex to merge two energies together to create a beautiful blessing, a conducive environment for a new yogi to be born and come into this world. They say there's a very long line for souls that are trying to come into this physical plane in a yogic family. So it's very few and far between, but once those two divine energies combine, like Shiva and Shakti, like Veronica's painting, the divine union, then it becomes a spiritual practice. So I wouldn't say it's a pleasurable practice. It's more of a spiritual practice that of two souls coming together to create a conducive environment for a new soul to be born in a yogic family and a tradition of parampara. So, yeah, they have techniques, but for a yogi or like a renunciate or a sannyasi, they don't look at sex as pleasure. They look at it as a true blessing to bring a new yogi or yogini into this world, which
Yeah.
is a very high blessing in the spiritual path. But the hardest thing is when you're on this frequency, finding somebody who else is
Yeah,
on
you
this
have to find
frequency and
somebody that's
coming
right,
together.
equal.
Right. So that is always the hardest thing on the yogic path, to find somebody who matches your energy. But they're out there. There's been good examples of people, like Veronica's painting, the divine union between Shiva and
Yeah.
Shakti is an excellent,
There we are.
example. So, yeah, I would say from a yogic sense, it's not a pleasure thing. It's a true blessing thing to welcome new enlightened souls into a yogic tradition and a enlightened path. So my guru always says there's a long line, but very few people to create that
Yeah,
environment.
they're
You know,
waiting.
they're
I've seen
waiting.
video. They're waiting a
Hurry
long
up,
time.
Vedagurudev. Find that yogini. Where I don't know where they're at. What can
She's
I
under
do?
a rock.
Yeah, where she's not presenting herself to me. Where hurry up. Come on. I want to come back.
There's videos of of them like showing like the creation of like when a life um life
Mm,
is like comes and it's like an explosion of light. I was thinking
nice.
that's pretty powerful. Like when you see the sperm enter the egg, it's just like, how is this like that's happening inside the female's body. I was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, and females can grow life, they can grow bones. I was just thinking the female is so powerful. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
All the respect to Divine Mother, who, if it wasn't for a Divine Mother, we wouldn't be here. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Marietta. She says, Veronica, whoa, what a question. I know. I don't know where all these questions come
Oh,
from.
it's all right. Don't overthink it. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's all
I think
good, you know.
I try to think of
I
questions nobody else would ask. Like, uh,
what made me laugh, like, you asked me about the Shiva Linga, right? The lingam, right? And that's basically, not
yes,
to be crude, Shiva's private part, how he created the universe, right?
creating.
And when I said that, Mataji blew down, right? Oh, like, oh,
Yeah.
Vedagurudev with that.
We go everywhere at these sat songs. Nothing is off topic. Nothing off limits. Oh. uh, Tina Tapata, you're here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
There's more. Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'm.
Nice. A lot
That's
of Hare
beautiful.
Krishnas, a lot of Lord Ramas in there. Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah,
Whoa.
love it. Love Krishna, love Lord
Yeah.
Rama, love them all. They're all the greatest. And if you go to our Mantra Monday on our playlist at Vedagurudev, we did Lord Rama 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And we also did Sita Devi, which is Lord Rama's partner, physical Shakti form. And we also did Hanuman, which is a supreme lover of Sita Devi and Lord Rama, right?
Yeah. Mariana says, that's why I don't sleep around because I want to find my only one true soulmate, a kind, understanding, respectful, spiritually aligned person. You're gonna find him.
Yeah. Well, we keep burning it up every
Yeah.
yagna, so we're working on it. We're putting it out there in the universe. But yeah, I agree with you. That's kind of the yogic perspective too. When I share my energy with somebody, I give it wholeheartedly. And one fire is a fire, two fires is a super fire. So when you merge two light beings together, you get a super pillar of light. So hopefully you could find that. And if
Yes.
you find it, Mariana, let us know. Your true soulmate. Maybe I could get lucky too.
Yeah. Where everybody
It's
will
okay.
find their true love.
It's okay.
Yeah, don't.
I'm more like my guru, like the sannyasi renunciate path. You can never find a picture of my guru in a woman. That's just the path he chose. But
Yeah.
yeah, I have indulged in the pleasures of the flesh. Let's say my 16-year-old daughter wouldn't be here if that was
Yeah.
not true.
You burned that karma.
I burned that karma. I crossed that bridge. Yeah, for sure. I've
No
experienced it.
temptations.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. uh, Darren Carter says, "You doing well, guys? It's 5:20 a.m. here. Yes, it's 9:30 here.
Yeah. How long have we been on this stream now?
3.5 hours. I think we'll wrap it
Whoa.
up soon because I gotta
Yeah.
be at work at 5 in the
Yeah.
morning. So
It's starting to rain too here. Yeah.
okay. Mariana says, otherwise, it's just becomes low and mechanical. Having sex like an NPC with some random dude that doesn't match your energy makes you feel empty in the end. Yes,
Yeah,
not
for
good.
for sure. Right. You don't want to do anything mechanical or random out here. You want to really find somebody who uplifts you. Rising tides lift all boats. You want pluses, not minuses. Some random dude at a bar,
Yeah,
No,
gross.
no, no, thanks. You know.
Tina Tapata says, all glories to Satananda Dharma. I hope I said that right. Satana
Said, yeah,
Dharma.
all glory to Santana Dharma. Yeah, all glory to Santana Dharma. I agree with you. Tiny
Beautiful.
Tupada.
Tanya Tupita says, thank you. Thanks for your satna. It's so lovely. Thank you for joining
Yeah,
us.
thank you for joining us, Tiny Tupada. And yeah, if you want to continue the tradition, you go to freekriyayogamasterclass.com, join our group, become a YouTube channel member, go to kriyayogashop.com, see if there's anything you like, make a purchase. Or if you want to master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to Kriya Yoga Masterclass. We'd love to have you. But at your own timing, at your own pace. You know, I know this holiday season is a little overwhelming, so I'm
Yeah,
understanding of that too.
we're understanding. Well, I'll just do like a couple rapid fire questions because I think it's like a lighthearted way to end our beautiful satsang.
Okay,
So,
sounds great.
yeah. What is your favorite go-to spiritual book?
I would say for me, voice of Babaji, that's the one I really resonate with. I feel like Babaji is speaking directly to me. Um, but I like them all. Autobiography of a Yogi, Yoga Sutras by Patanjali, all the divine texts, you know, Bhagavad Gita, and all the books. I enjoy them all. They all have their benefits. They all have their fruit. But since I'm a Babaji lover and I feel like he's speaking directly to me, I would say Voice of Babaji.
Beautiful book. Do enlightened people experience fear?
Depends what level you are in enlightenment. Most enlightened people have already transcended fear and lower emotions, so it's not a word in their vocabulary. So I would
Yeah,
say they have transcended that. They have overcome that state of fear. That's why they look like blissed out yogis.
yeah.
Fear is not a word in their vocabulary, in their dictionary. You know?
So if Boganantar is an enjoyer, was he a ladies' man also? Is that allowed for the Siddhas?
Well, the problem is with yogis, there's no opportunity, and
Mm,
yoginis aren't. They're on a renunciate path too, so it's
yeah,
like it doesn't. I don't know if Bogunandar was an enjoyer and the opportunity was there, and it was somebody whose
what would
energy he
stop them?
connected with. Yeah, what would stop him? He has no rules. He enjoys whatever is given to him. So yeah, I would say if Boganantar had a chance to enjoy, he would take that opportunity. He was never one to shy away from enjoyment, as the story goes. So whatever he did, he enjoyed it to the fullest. So if that opportunity was presented to him and he wanted to engage in that, he would enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah,
You know, and whatever yogi got the divine Sita energy from Boganantar, what a true blessing that is,
yeah,
because he's up there. He's
yeah.
one of my favorites. You know.
No, Bogar. There will be a couple Bogars. Bogar in and out.
Bogar, he was an enjoyer. He was definitely an enjoyer. Bogar means enjoyer. I saw a book. It was called Autobiography of a Bogey, which means enjoyer. So,
Mhm. Well, my earbuds just went out, so I'm going to give you a question how I changed my earbuds. What is the difference between frequency and vibration?
vibration kind of shakes. Frequency is kind of a wavelength, right? It's kind of a sound that they're similar, but it's different. Vibration is like a shaking kind of a vibration, right? And a frequency is like a wavelength that you harmonize and align yourself with that frequency. So yeah, that's what I would say is kind of the difference. You know,
Yeah,
vibration is shaking. Frequency is a sound frequency, a waveform that is you know? Both great,
Yeah, I kind of
frequency and vibration.
You get one mantra in your pocket. What do you choose? You only get one mantra that you can only use.
Internally or externally?
Ooh. Can I have one of both? One internally, and
Okay.
so you get two.
I would say internally, my go-to 108 Raksha beads, one mala is always Babaji surrender. You know, that's the one I always enjoy. That's we have that in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass also. So that's definitely one I enjoy. Internally, I would mostly say. Externally, I would probably to balance it with the Shakti energy, the feminine energy. I would say Gayatri mantra. I like to say externally, you know, just to give it some balance, you know. So Babaji surrender, Shakti mantra internally, externally Gayatri mantra.
Oh, what a great answer. I don't know. My last one will be like a current events one right now. Do you think Trump is helping the world by being a disruptor and waking us up in a way?
I don't know. I don't really think about it too much, you know.
Yeah,
I just kind of do my inner work, and whatever happens, I just get my popcorn and watch the monkey show. Not my
yeah,
monkeys, not my circus. So I don't know. Is he disrupting? I don't know. It's hard
yeah,
to say. Like could be, or is he helping? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. You know, like I try to do what I can control in the present moment, and what these other people do, who knows? You know,
yeah,
are they all disruptors? Are they all helping? I don't know. Are some helping, some disrupting? You know, it's hard to say. You know, I don't really think about it. I try to focus on what
yeah,
serves me in the present moment, and what other people do, which I have no control over. I just don't really think about it. You know, I don't really have any dog in the fight. You know, I was like, who knows what he's doing? You
yeah.
know,
You're like,
I
who?
I would
Donald
I would
Trump?
hope. Yeah, who Donald Trump? That's what exactly what I'd say. I would hope anybody who's in government, anybody who's in a place of authority, a position of power, president, prime minister for any country around the world, I would hope they would make a better way of life for their people, put food on their people's families' table, um, make a
Yeah,
conducive environment where everybody could be in peace and happiness. You know, not just these people. You know, when it was 4th of July, I said God bless America. Then I realized I was caught in that condition. I was like, God bless the universe. God bless all sentinel beings on all forms of existence. So I don't just want to say the best for American people. I want the best for everybody around the world. And that's why I like that mantra, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, which
oh,
means
yeah,
peace, blessing, freedom, and love to all people on all planes of existence. If you're on Mars, I'm sending you peace and blessings too. If you're out there in the Milky Way, in the universe, source, wherever you're at, I'm sending, transmuting, healing, loving energy to you. So I just don't want to say one specific person. I would say anybody who's in power and in government, whatever country you're in, do the best you can for your people and make a better way of life for your people and make sure they're in a state of happiness, you know?
yeah.
We don't need miserable people. We need happy people out there. Uplifting people. Rising tides lift all boats.
One more. Speaking of disruptors, who in your life can shake your unshakable divine mountain? I know mine's my husband, but
Oh, that's easy. My 16-year-old daughter is a master button pusher, is a master distractor, is a
yeah,
master getting in my skin, dancing around, you know, but she's my child. She's my blood. So, you know, like she knows where to
yeah.
get me, you know. I was watching our 40th class, and she decided to order food when I was on the live class, and I live in a gated community, so she needed me to open the gate. So yeah, that was a good example. Watch the 40th class. You'll see
Yeah,
Vedagurudev lose his cool.
it's a divine comedy.
Right. So I'm not above it. I have my moments. I would like for my 16-year-old daughter to happen the way I want her to happen, but she's a individual free bird, and she comes from a lineage of free birds, so she has her own path. So I have to be understanding of that, and I have to understand when I was 16, I didn't listen to anybody either. All I wanted to do was skateboard and play video games or whatever. So I didn't care about nothing.
Yeah. Well, Darren Carter says, thanks, Dove. Love you always. Thanks, Veronica. Love you always. Stay bright, yogis. It's all a test. Yeah, it's all a test.
Stay bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. All yogis and yoginis out there. Love you, Darren Carter. Love Donna. Love all my UK people. Love everybody around the universe. Sending unconditional love to all you, wherever you're at.
Darren says, your big heart makes you a soft touch, Dev, just like me. Love that.
I try to let my Anahata, my heart chakra, blossom and shine as best as I can and be my North Star, my guiding light out here. So I appreciate that, Darren. I try to love big, go as big as possible. Love is unlimited. You get love, you get love, you get love, love, love. Everybody gets love, Transmuting unconditional love wholeheartedly, being a nuclear power plant of unconditional love. Soft touch, just like Darren Carter.
Yeah. Sending hearts. Well,
sending hearts.
How does it work? Yes. Sending it. Golden hearts. Well, from what I've learned, the purpose of sadhana is to promote spiritual growth and self-discovery with like-minded people. And with that, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who joined us for our sadhana and all those who will be watching in the future. So I'm glad that you were part of our conversation and our walled garden. So I hope it brought you some joy and happiness and yes, and lots of golden hearts. So I've never asked this before, but if you enjoyed our Satsang, send us some golden hearts, hit the like button, send us some hearts. So yes, it is much appreciated. I and Vedagurudev are pouring our hearts out here. So I'm glad you all came, and yeah, I feel like it's our conversations lift everybody out. And what else would I want to do but this? So yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, well put, Veronica. Well, this concludes our December 10th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A Satsang. But before we go, we'll show you all of our different promotions we have right now. So first one we have is our YouTube membership. So you can become a YouTube member. We have a $2 plan, which is called Enlightened Kriya Sadhak, and we have a $6 plan, which is called the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi, and you'll see exactly the benefits you get by becoming a YouTube member. If you want to become a YouTube member, go to the website youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. You'll see a join button. Click on the join button, and this video will come up right here, and you'll see everything you get all the benefits when you join our YouTube channel. Beloved souls, welcome. If you'd like to go deeper into our Kriya Yoga family and support our divine mission, you can become a YouTube channel member right now. Just click the join button and choose your membership. The first membership, the Enlightened Kriya Sadhak, for $2 per month. Perfect for those that want to stay connected and support the channel. You'll receive loyalty badges, super chat, and super stickers, priority replies to all your comments. A beautiful way to be part of our Kriya Yoga family. The second membership, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi, for $6 per month. For those that want full community experiences and deeper access, member shout out during our live streams, and the ability to record your own voicemail with your questions played on all of our live stream. This is a direct connection into our Kriya Yoga community. Choose your membership, add your payment method, and join today. Your support helps spread Kriya Yoga worldwide and Babaji's divine light to the world. Jai Babaji. Jai Babaji. So if you want to become a YouTube channel member, that's exactly how you do it. Go to that website at Vedagurudev, youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. Click on the join button, and we would love to have you in here. Once you become a member, you could do super chat. You could do all of the above. So that's very beautiful and enlightening. So the next one is our Kriya Yoga shop. So visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs and support Veronica's divine handmade artwork. You can just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com, and I'll play that commercial. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and explore our Kriya Yoga store, created to support all your spiritual needs on the path. Inside, you'll discover a sacred collection of essentials, canvas wall art, spiritual notebooks, divine tumblers, and inspirational t-shirts, each one adorned with Veronica's exquisite hand-drawn divine artwork, crafted with devotion and intention. Every item is designed to remind you of your inner journey, elevate your space, and keep you connected to the light within. Visit kriyayogashop.com to explore the full collection and bring these sacred pieces into your practice, your home, and your heart. Into your practice, your home, and your heart. Go to kriyayogashop.com. And our last one, if you want to master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, you go to kriyayogamasterclass.com, and it will show you everything right. Namaste, I'm Vedagurudev, and today I'm going to share a proven spiritual system that's already helped thousands experience deep transformation. When you join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, here's exactly what you'll get. Weekly deep dive classes, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bi-monthly Holy Fire Yagna ceremonies to clear energetic blocks. Weekly Satsangs and Q&A, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Instant access to over 200 plus on-demand classes on asanas, pranayama, mantra japa, and meditation. Direct VIP access to me for daily mentorship and support. This is not just information, it's direct transmission, guidance, and transformation. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. So if you want to join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Join me, Veronica, Paul, Mariana, Darren, all of our Kriya Yoga School Masterclass members. Very loving, interactive community. We'd love to have you, and I will personally coach you on the supreme science of Kriya Yoga. And we have a nice holiday promotion right here. So Kriya Yoga Masterclass mega holiday offer, 50% off all memberships. Right now it's $25 a month, usually $50 per month. Right now it's $125 a year, usually $250 a year. And if you really want the best plan that I like, lifetime membership, $200, never pay again. But you'll have to email me directly. So the best time to join the Kriya Yoga Masterclass is right now.
No.
So, and yeah, I guess with that said, we'll wrap up our December 10th Vedgurudev's live Kriya Yoga Q&A satsang with me and Veronica. We'll finish up our Kriya Yoga satsang same way we always finish up our Kriya Yoga satsang, with Babaji's Mula mantra. Anytime you need to overcome anything or you need some assistance for Babaji, call Babaji's direct phone number. I will give you mantra diksha for it. Right now it's Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. And Veronica will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Next, I will say Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, sending peace, freedom, love, and harmony to all beings on all planes of existence. 3 times. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Lastly, we will say the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Veronica will sing it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em. Spirit Swami Kami. Amen, Amen. Umen Selah Om. Om.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em. Om Spirit Swami Kami. Amen, Amen. Om in Selah Om. To become a YouTube channel member, click on the join button and choose your membership. Number 1, the Enlightened Kriya Yoga Satic for $2 per month with good member benefits. Or number 2, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi for $6 per month with great member benefits. Choose your YouTube membership and join today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. We have canvases, notebooks, tumblers, and t-shirts with all Veronica's divine handmade artwork. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready too. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji